don't know what happened, y'all.
We don't know. The tube.
The tube failed.
While you're here, if you could give a quick follow to the channel, that would be awesome.
Leslie,
if
could
you
you
enjoy
see the chat?
If you enjoy the content,
'Cause I
give a
couldn't
quick
see the
follow.
chat. Did you
Danielle,
see-
you got to move your head in closer.
Did you see? Okay, did you see it either? I don't know. That was weird.
They're all good now. What is for dinner, Danielle? That's a good
I
question.
don't know. I saw you bought chicken.
I did buy some little chicken tenders, so I got some,
Okay.
maybe some, make some
Yay.
chicken tenders and some pad thai. Something like that.
I was like, what the hell? Okay, so it was not there. I was like, what the hell's happening?
How you doing, Latvia?
Okay. Thank goodness. Phew, me too. I was like, where's my message box? Where's my box?
Believe me, I will not be painting
Sheila,
my
it's
nails.
back now.
You don't have to worry about me painting my nails, fingers or toes, even for charity. I mean, I'd have a tough time painting.
Thanks,
my
Joan.
nails. Grandpa is with Mark, Raquel, probably. He is with Mark. What? Raquel.
I know, but what'd you say?
Rachel.
Rachel?
Wasn't born with
Proverbial,
every
Kyle.
name
Proverbial.
implanted in my head.
Thank you.
And
Sorry for
pronunciation.
restarting.
And no one's talking. I'm just reading. How you doing up in Canada?
Oh, Dustin. How are you, Dustin? Are you bake free? I know.
We are on
Rose, I
the
was
Tube
sad.
and TikTok. We're on Danielle's Tube channel and my
Damon
TikTok
on
channel.
YouTube
How you doing,
wants,
Michigan? Damon on YouTube
wants you to do a law story shit
A
about
law
all your
story?
favorite cases and such. Hi, Kristen.
I
Thank
could
you.
do
Me
it.
too.
I could do a
missed you
talk on that.
guys.
We do have kids. We've got one kid over there. He just came down. He went upstairs. The cookout was awesome, Tra. Thank you so much. The name is Tra. I mean, I'm just pronouncing what I see. How you doing in Northern
Thanks,
Claire?
Rhonda.
With a nice, easy name, Claire Barnes.
Kyle.
Why doesn't everyone have a name like Claire Barnes? It's so easy to see, pick out, pronunciate. How you doing in Ireland?
Oh.
Braveheart, was that Ireland or Scott? That was Ireland, right? Ireland, Braveheart, the dude. Tulsa. My dad is doing just great. Jamila? My dad is doing good, as far as I know. Mark's on here, so he must be doing okay. It's Judith from Kentucky, dear.
Hi, Judith.
How are you doing?
What's up, Judith? What's up, girl? Hello in Africa.
If you could
Hi,
get some
Marita.
likes out of the YouTubers over there,
Hi, my
it might
sexy
pick up a
Rita.
little bit. And a follow on,
Jack Hanna.
on
Is
the
he
talk,
the guy?
that would be
Is
nice.
Jack Hanna
If you
the guy
enjoy.
who swam?
Jack Hanna was a
He's got all
animal dude. Jack Hanna does?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
I think he was on Dave Letterman and all that stuff with the animals and.
Marshall University is just a gift from a follower. Hi,
But we
Jackson's
do
mom.
love West Virginia and
Mount
East Virginia for that matter. I guess it's just
take me
Virginia
home,
and West Virginia.
country road.
How come that's Virginia and West Virginia, but all other multiples like Dakotas,
Hello from Saudi.
Carolinas, they're north and
Hastings.
south, but you just have one and
Syracuse.
then west.
How do
That's
you get rid
weird.
of your mother-in-law?
That's
I
weird.
don't know. I can't give you any tips on that.
We
Where do you get all the grandpa shirts? Friends, TikTok people.
Argentinian
Yeah.
steak. Rob, I have not, but I would definitely try it. I'll have to try it.
Pee Wee died?
Pee Wee passed.
God, we were just talking about Pee Wee today with Jeremy.
Yeah, Pee Wee Herman. His
Today?
name is what's his name? Paul something or other. I wasn't that old either. Paul Rubens, I think. Rubens is
Paul
his name.
Indecent
Well,
Exposure.
he was in a freaking movie theater. I mean, that's before internet. I mean, what do you do before internet? It's not like he had Corn Club that he could just go log on to and get his jollies. He had to go to a freaking theater where they played the stuff with
Pee Wee died. And I
It's
don't
not
mean to
funny.
laugh. I'm not trying to laugh. I'm
the
going
man
hell
was,
already.
I mean, whatever his
sang
proclivities
Ebony.
were,
I sang Ebony and Ivory today.
Ebony.
And I was thinking it was Michael Jackson
Ivory.
and
Paul
Paul
McCartney.
McCartney. But it's not. It's Stevie Wonder.
And who?
Paul McCartney.
Okay, either one.
But I was singing and I was doing
Ebony.
this. I'm
Well,
going
that's-
I'm going to hell.
That is Stevie Wonder.
I know.
That's not
But I was singing it,
That
thinking
is-
it was
it's
MJ, and I was like, why am I moving side to side?
because
It was Stevie Wonder.
It was Stevie
So my
Wonder.
body knew it was Stevie Wonder, but anyhow, I'm going to hell. So yes, I'm going to hell for
why
also
would you
mentioning.
go to hell for?
I'm also mentioning Pee Wee Herman.
It's
Indecent Exposure.
How about
Pee
when
Wee
we
Herman.
sing,
May
from
you rest in peace. But Pee Wee, you should have kept the Pee Wee
Dr.
in your
Hook,
pants.
and we do this, and we sing.
I mean,
sharing the
let's be
night
real.
together, yeah.
But let's be real.
That's
he
going
should
to
have
hell.
kept it in his pants.
Who, Paul? No, you can't keep it in your pants all the time.
Yes, and not in public. We keep it in our
Again,
pants.
it was
We're
a
not
different
nudists.
era. It was a
Doesn't
different
matter.
era.
So
What do you think people do in those
Boy,
theaters?
George, same thing in a bathroom. Keep it
It's
in your pants.
a bathroom. That's not like on stage. He's in a
Yes.
bathroom or in a dark theater. I mean,
No.
the guy got there, whatever he was watching, you know, it overtook him. I'm sure he didn't plan to. Did he have like Kleenex or something? I mean, we don't know whether it just
Why are
happened.
the floors sticky in a theater? Well, now you know.
Coca-Cola.
Now you know.
George Michael too.
It just happens.
So
it
did-
just
what was
falls
the
out
other-
of your pants.
The other guy, you know, the English guy. I think it's an English thing. With the English guy with the great actor that I love, you know, in Love Actually, I have his name. Hugh Grant, right? Hugh Grant did it.
I don't know why you always.
I mean, Hugh Grant.
It just falls out. I mean, and then you're just left. I mean, I don't have one, so I didn't know it was at a risk of just plopping out.
I'm sure that Pee Wee
No.
Paul's was not.
Pee Wee Paul.
He was not at risk for having it flop out. I'm sure that was not a problem for him.
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the
Sharing
thing.
the night together.
No, that's not. That's Stevie Wonder.
I know.
Okay, so here's the
All
thing.
right, so this.
Next time somebody
Sharing the night
So-
together.
So
That-
next time you're in the theater and you're sticky, now think about Pee Wee.
It's okay because, again, nobody can see me doing this, right? That's terrible. I mean, absolutely
If
terrible.
Hannah is pregnant, we would be really happy. So
We
and
would
it's
be happy.
HANNAH
With
not-
2 H's.
Yeah.
It's got 2 H's. It's, you know, the same name backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
One of those things.
What's it called?
Dr. Hook. I know. I was saying Dr. Hook singing Stevie Wonder would be like that. It was, you know, bad humor.
It's really
Bad, really
You're
bad
going to
humor.
hell.
I'm going to hell, but
I'm already there.
you have a banana as well, Katrina? That's good. You're already there. Hell has come to us, guys. It's not waiting
Hell-
for us to get
hell
there. It just
is right
came
here.
up through
Yes,
our
Jeff, it's
floor
working.
in the
Hell
house. We have a
It's
hell door.
right here.
They come up at night, and that's when Danielle has that laugh. Do that laugh.
What one?
Whatever
There's
one.
2 of them. You want the big one?
I
or
want
the...
That's the devil's laugh. That is the devil's laugh. You know it. You cannot produce that on cue. You can't act it.
There
That
you
is
have it.
straight from the devil.
There you have it.
You put that laugh in The Exorcist, and it would just.
Somebody, say.
If you guys could tap
what you want.
tap on the tip
I
and like on the top on the tube,
tube.
the tube.
I'm going to hell. We are in hell, honey.
Where's
we are
Grandpa?
in hell.
Grandpa ran.
Grandpa
he
didn't
took
want to be
off.
in hell any longer.
He called Mark up. He's like, "Get me the hell out of
Me
here."
too, Angel. I
They
did
are
too.
absolutely
Hi, Lizzie.
driving me crazy. I need a break. So Grandpa's getting a break from us right now. We get him back though. Can't stay away for long. Oh,
Just
Thanks, Abe.
howdy, partner. Why was it pink?
I don't know. Maybe it was supposed to be for you.
Okay, here's
But it
the
popped
thing.
on me.
These Texas shirts mean
My
nothing.
teeth are permanent.
These Texas shirts mean nothing other than the fact that our friend sent them. It's a long story behind it.
They do mean something. This is the Lone Star State. This is one of the most unique states in our union. The Lone Star State.
But there's no underlying meaning.
With some of the best residents. I mean,
It
you
doesn't
gotta
give
love Texas.
off our
I don't
political
necessarily
views,
love
how we vote.
government, but I
There's
love
no
the Texas.
special
How you been in Fort
algorithm
Worth?
behind it other than our friends sent them to us. So don't look beyond the shirt
And
itself.
if you send us like a Maine shirt, I'll wear that too. Or if
Yeah.
you send me an Indiana shirt, I'll even wear that. And who the Indiana? Does anybody here live? I'll bet there's no one here even here from Indiana.
Just don't
right?
send me a Nebraska shirt.
There's 900 people on here. I can guarantee you there's not one person. I don't think Indiana has Wi-Fi, so probably
Oh,
don't.
Christina, thank you. Just don't buy. I don't want a Nebraska shirt because I will burn that.
I'm going to Vegas if that's on the way to Indiana. Sorry, you guys do have Wi-Fi. My apologies to you. We love Indiana, actually.
Coco is named.
One of my
I
favorite
don't-
singers
Leslie,
comes from
I have no
Indiana.
idea.
And you have the 500.
I will wear anything.
You know, you got some stuff there.
I will wear anything except no
You got John Cougar
Nebraska
Mountain.
shirts.
John
That's- we,
Cougar.
we draw the line at Nebraska. I love intercourse.
I would
Yes,
wear that
I would
shirt.
definitely wear that shirt.
Yes, I don't. She would be lying, but I would wear it proudly.
I love intercourse. What was it?
You got Larry Bird too. I'll give you that.
Wait,
You got
who
Bird.
was intercourse? What? Pennsylvania?
Intercourse, Pennsylvania.
What was it?
I'm
The
gonna.
state.
I'll
wear that.
I'll
Proud.
move there.
I love intercourse.
I will move to Intercourse, Pennsylvania, as my next
Do
location.
you intercourse on the street? What does that mean?
I don't know. I can just imagine in the bars, you know. So,
Brendan, don't send me a Nebraska shirt.
Do you want to take a trip over to
Pennsylvania.
Intercourse Lane?
Yes. No.
I am the only swinger Killing Time, and I'm also I've been a lifelong swinger. I just have had no takers.
Ruth, how about,
I'm waiting
how
for
about-
somebody to take me because I am a
They
full-fledged
have
registered.
they have a blue ball, Pennsylvania.
It's only
too.
me
Did you hear
alone,
me?
but no what Blue
We
Ball,
have a blue
Pennsylvania.
ball, Pennsylvania. We have a blue ball, Elk Grove. It's right here in the location we're at.
It's located in my bedroom. That's where Blue Balls Elk Grove is. It's located there every stinking night.
Blue ball, Elk Grove,
Every
right
night.
here. You're welcome.
They turn blue.
I forgot that I knew about that.
What?
Intercourse, Pennsylvania. I learned that at the Sheldon Winery, Sheldon Inn. Remember when Jason was telling me things? Intercourse.
Who's Jason?
The bartender.
I don't remember Jason talking to you about intercourse. I probably wasn't there when he was talking to you about Intercourse, Pennsylvania. In fact, I know I wasn't there. How long did that conversation go on? Was there any? Did he bring out any maps or any kind of like
Yeah, look, there's
show
Lisa.
and tell?
Lisa, we're already getting accused of our political beliefs wearing
What?
these shirts.
Who?
How do you miss this shit?
I don't, but I know. I mean, believe me, I
Bye,
don't
Angel.
share most politics with Texas politicians. I love Texas people.
Mm-hmm.
I've never met a mean person from Texas. I've seen them on TV, but I've never met a bad person from Texas. Honestly,
Andrew, you're welcome. So far, the Texans we have met, we like.
we do like all
Regardless
Texans we
of
met.
their political affiliations or how they believe, they're kind-hearted people.
They are
So
on
as
their
long-
way to political rejuvenation. I'm sure of it because Texas is it is a land of wonderful people. They really are. I mean, we're kind of being funny, but I've always had a soft spot for
We're not-
Texas people.
We're not kind of being funny. I was not soft in any way towards the
I'm-
Texas people.
I grew up with
until
the
I
Cunninghams
met
from Texas.
until I met the Texans. And so far, the Texans that I've
And we got people from Purdy, Texas. I mean, literally.
Ooh, you have a beaver too? I need a beaver shirt. I love
Corpus
beavers.
Christi, how are you doing? And my mom was treated for cancer and her life was saved in Houston. So I left my heart in Houston.
Everything is bigger in Texas.
My
They
mom left
do
her
say
cancer
that,
in
Pepper.
Houston.
They do say everything's bigger in Texas.
We're not
Yeah.
too far from Camden,
So
Texas.
Pepper,
I
if
do
Dan-
believe that I grew 2 inches when I traveled to Texas.
Oh,
I
that's
think
what I
that
was
is
gonna say.
absolutely
If Dan
true.
leaves and flies to Texas, does it
2
grow?
full inches
Does it grow?
does it grow? Meaning that
Okay,
that way, right? That's what I'm talking. Up, 2 inches up. I don't know what the hell you were talking about. If you did go, I'm sure that if you go
I'm not
higher
Beaver
in
County.
elevation,
I
where
want to Beaver County.
things get spread out.
I do want
Dogs
to
are known
intercourse
names.
Pennsylvania, and I want to blue balls as well.
Cheryl, there's no
can
doubt about
each
it.
of you.
MD Anderson is, if not the best, one of the best cancer treatment facilities in the entire world, with
Hi,
an
in
amazing
Vancouver.
staff, amazing everybody there.
Of course,
Really amazing.
spoken like a true man. Everything in Texas is bigger.
Hello, Mark from Davis. Everything is bigger in Texas except that.
Oh my God! Sorry, that is
I
amazing.
think they're actually a little smaller in Texas. That
do
hence you
Russians?
have all the big cars and the
Jenna,
bull
I
riding
can't
and all
really
that
talk
stuff.
about it on
But
live stream.
One-
No, Tracy.
1 inch is what can you do with it? That's the question. It's what you do with it.
We're not far
that
from
inch.
it. Oh, thank you, Khalid.
Bird in the
sent me
hand.
roses.
We're back to Indiana. What? Thank you
Hi.
for the roses, Khalid.
Grandpa's not with us today. Our schedule's all mixed up.
And I love when Grandpa comes on the lives, but I do enjoy when he's not
Oh,
here
sorry.
too, because we don't have to
I
worry.
saw
or
that. Sorry, I
anything.
will. Sorry.
But,
I will get to you.
your arm's kind of hot. You're making me sweat.
No, your back is.
Because it's fucking hot in here.
No,
it
it's
really
not.
is hot. I wore the fisherman's hat already today, for the sun. Sally, good point. Touche. Good point.
It's 3 a.m. in Kenya. What are you doing up? Girl, we record this shit on YouTube. The air is on, Barb.
It ain't on
is
too very much
on.
out here.
It just sucks because this unit is not fully fixed yet. Yeah, it's because Dan thinks he's so good looking, he's sweating. He's a narcissist. He has a little mirror right below my iPad to look at himself while he's talking.
Okay, I mean that is ridiculous. I can see myself big, those big beautiful eyes
That's why
in
he
that
likes.
big camera.
That's
She's
why
got
he
a big
likes.
thing.
That's why he likes to do the
Whenever
live
I'm
so
looking
he
over
can stare at
there,
himself.
I'm just looking to see how I look. That's all.
He does.
Because
He's a narcissist.
I'm not a narcissist. I might have a few narcissistic tendencies. It's not that big of a deal.
January says
It's
you
not
really
like-
are
It's
until
not like I
she
take out my driver's license
January
and stare
said
at
she
the
couldn't
picture
believe
or
it until you were here. She
watch my
realized
videos
how
over
you
and
carried
over and
around.
over.
You know, most people carry around combs. You carry around a pocket mirror.
I've heard that before.
Who?
I don't know. That was somebody. That was from a
Oh.
show or something. I am a Scorpio.
Did you put deodorant on?
I did not.
Yeah, I think you're sweating a little bit.
Let me go. I'll go do that because
I do. Sorry,
It's
I
hot.
want all this.
Watch out, Tom.
He's a little stinky.
I don't smell anything, but you got
I
me all
s-
panicked. I don't have them smelling like this.
He just literally just showered too, but I smell a little odor. It's the nostrils. Yeah, his rear view mirrors and the side mirrors are turned in so he can see himself from every angle. Oh no, what did I miss? What did I miss from Barbara? Thank you, Les. Oh, hi, Miss Fido. We're big, Alan? Vegans. Oh, Terry, don't get me started on the vegans. Do not get me started.
Degree.
He's a little pungent.
How come all my deodorant is missing?
Hi, Goodman.
And you know what else? Not only is, you guys, when you
It's my big nose.
you
I
have
know.
kids and
The
you
bigger the nostrils, the bigger it to smell.
when you have kids, you think I'm free in 18 years, both financially and everything else. And then, then you if you get to 18 years and they go to college, instead of being free, you're
Good
like in
avocado.
debt and you have to work. And then they finish college and you think,
Ooh,
oh, I'm
that
going to be
smell.
free. And then
Don't you smell that smell?
and then they still need money.
Ooh.
And then they go to graduate school. And then Jennifer, I'm walking in yesterday. You know what she's doing? She's walking out with all of our toilet paper, our paper towel, shampoo. She's stealing all of my stuff. Andrew already steals all of my deodorant. And our kids just come in and they steal everything. So if I have no toilet paper tomorrow.
I just bought new deodorant for Andrew, the Sasquatch brand. Dr. Sasquatch. It smells really good.
Make sure we have toilet paper because Jennifer
We
just
do.
took it all out.
I know. She's on her own, so she's going to come steal her shit.
Right. She comes here to do her laundry, uses our soap, and then steals everything.
Ooh, that smell. Ooh.
That's a song.
No shit.
One of the greatest riffs of all time.
Lisa's 34-year-old shops at her house, too.
Yeah. Because everything's on sale.
Was that
And there's
fake?
no security.
You don't like that laugh either? That's a real laugh.
Let's hear it.
But every time I do it, you say that's fake.
Let's hear it.
I can't do it.
Well, I'll make a joke. I
Can
can't
it be
think of a
funny?
joke.
Because I don't know if it's going to be funny.
And the joke I just thought of, I can't tell that joke. What the hell am I thinking? I mean, I can't just whip off jokes that my buddies told me.
Now, no, you cannot. How many of you are singing that song now? Ooh, that smell. I know you
Got to
guys-
smell that smell, but a better song. I heard "Money for Nothing" from Dire Straits, man. The greatest. Thank you, Mike. The greatest
Hello, David.
guitar riff
Hi, Kathy.
ever recorded, ever written, is "Money for Nothing." If you guys just think about that. I mean, I didn't realize that.
Karen,
when
I haven't gotten there yet.
Where?
Grandchildren.
No, we have no.
She said grandkids really make you broke.
We might have them, if I
Oh.
if I fathered some kids in high school or something, and those kids have had kids. I'm waiting for something to pop up on Ancestry.
Lisa.
Thank you
that's
for the
horrible.
confetti.
You're going to hell. Lisa, you're going to hell.
I'll see you there, Lisa.
This
We're
is-
already there.
Do you
We
wanna-
have a
Do you want to hear what?
express
Do
ticket.
you want to hear what Lisa said? Lisa, I'm going to share it now if I can find it. Oh shit! It's too. I can't get it.
All right. Well.
Well, fuck.
Oh well. Okay. This is called. I don't know what it's called, but you're looking intent there, and that.
Oh, here it is. If
All right.
Karen Carpenter or Mama Cass Elliott shared a sandwich, they'd both still be alive.
That is very. Did you obviously heard that somewhere?
Hi, Jennifer.
Did you? Is that someone we know? Is that Lisa in Texas?
No.
Okay, so that's a very interesting comment. Both, it's kind of sad, but
Barbara, I missed what happened.
yeah, that's probably true. Dark humor.
You're going to hell.
That's like saying, what kind of wood doesn't float?
We can, Natalie would.
There you go.
We can hold hands while we go together. They were both anorexic.
No, Mama Cass was not anorexic. Mama Cass.
Oh, she was big.
Big. I saw her live, by the way.
But Karen Carpenter.
She was anorexic.
So that's what she means by sharing this.
Right. So it would have
Got it.
Mama Cass would have
Got it.
eaten half
Got
less,
it.
and
Got
Karen
it.
would have eaten something.
Got it.
It's dark, dark, dark humor.
Really?
Dark.
I have too, Lisa. I've been anorexic as well.
Danielle is a cougar.
Yes, I'm a.
Thank you for the hat, Larry.
Hi,
Is that
Travis.
Larry? Is that our Larry?
No. Different Larry.
Thank you for the hat again, Larry.
It is 5:10 p.m.
5:10 p. Do you know where your kids are?
Do you know what your kids
I know
are
where
doing?
one kid is.
You belong under our cliff.
Mama Cass choked on a sandwich? No way.
She did?
Is that right?
Is that the joke?
No.
Yes. Somebody said a chicken bone over here.
I mean, then it depends on which
Then
half
you're all
they share.
going to hell. Everybody, I didn't say it. Lisa said it.
You just got hit on by a 24-year-old.
I did?
Do you have a sister?
Do you have a picture?
Or a girlfriend?
Do you have a
Or
picture?
and a picture of her?
No, of you.
No.
In a Speedo.
What difference does that make? I mean, you're so hypocritical.
Because
And
if
one-
I'm going to cheat, it better be worth it.
I mean, you say that. Anyway.
If I'm going to cheat,
So what's worth it? What do you want to see in that Speedo?
I want to see pecs, not moves.
You want to see pecs in a Speedo?
I want to see pecs.
I mean, that's one hell of
I want
a...
to see a big package, and I
Jim
want a
that he works
six
out at,
pack
if he's
and
got
a
pecs.
tight ass.
Okay, but why does a Speedo have to do with that?
Because then you can see the whole thing.
All right, I guess so.
No secrets.
No secrets in a Speedo.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Luna. A ham sandwich?
There's no bones in ham. What are you talking about?
Somebody said the rumor has it that she choked
On a ham sandwich?
on a ham sandwich. Do we know about Mama Cat?
I don't think that's true. Nobody chokes on a ham sandwich.
It's a myth.
If you did choke on a ham sandwich, could you indict that ham sandwich? That would be the real question. Lawyer humor. I'm sorry.
It wasn't funny.
Well, I thought it was kind of funny. Every lawyer that's watching, all three of them are bawling. They're laughing their eyes out right now.
She ate evidence. You guys are horrible. Y'all coming with me to hell.
If a tree falls in the wood, you definitely cannot hear it. She died of a heart attack.
Mama Cass from Honey Boo Boo. Mama Cass is not Honey Boo Boo.
Hi, Kim. She had a heart attack at 32. She was not.
AP,
She was
I'm
alive
not
past
laughing
32.
at you.
I'm got to be sure of that because I saw her, and I was like when I was a teenager, and I saw her. You guys remember One Day at a Time? The older sister on One Day at a Time, not Valerie Bertinelli, but the other one. She was the daughter of a really famous singer as well, and she sang with Mama Cass. Her dad, Mackenzie Phillips, right? Her dad was Paul Phillips or her dad was a famous singer.
I'm not laughing at you.
And
I'm
I saw them.
laughing
They
at
were
your
performing
words.
in San Jose, and someone got me backstage at that, and I met Mackenzie Phillips, and
Mama June
she
is so
asked
alive.
me and my friend to go party with her in San Francisco. We were probably 5 years younger than her.
Oh, AP. It was Mama June. Mama Cass was a singer.
We did not go.
A long time ago. Anyhow, that was funny. Thank you for making me
Oh,
laugh.
she died of a heart attack at 32. My God.
Oh.
How?
Yeah, she's part of the Mamas and the Papas. Oh, how are you doing, Fat
Maybe
Boy?
she wasn't there. I saw the
sorry
Mamas
for
and the
you.
Papas with Mackenzie Phillips. You can Google that. Mackenzie Phillips playing with John Phillips was her dad,
that
and
was
she
funny.
sang one of his songs, and they sang yeah. Anyway, Blank. I've been retiring since my heart attack back in 2019.
Good, B. 8 miles.
B, I'm at 7, so good for you.
How are you
You
doing,
got me
Fat
beat.
Boy? We had one of our friends had to put a cat down today.
Mason, ask
having a
away.
hard
Hopefully, I
time.
see it.
Oops. Oops. Oh, that was funny, AP. I love you, girl. Thanks for the laugh.
John was from the Mamas and the
Why
Papas.
don't
So
you
she was
respond?
then Mackenzie was standing in for her father in the Mamas and the Papas. And
Mama June loves. That's how she makes her spaghettis with ketchup. A half a mile a day. That's good. It's got to start somewhere.
you can't eat a ham sandwich without mayo. That's a hard
Fur
thing.
babies are hard. Yeah.
2 a.m. in Sweden. How cold is it in Sweden? And isn't it dark up there like all year round? Mama Cass died from a heart attack.
Scott's telling you that. That's good, B. 8 miles. I don't want to do 8 miles.
I go to sleep immediately when we get off the lives.
Scott said that there was more to the story of Mackenzie Phillips.
She was a drug addict, and I know the rest of the story. I didn't know it then, but I have seen her in interviews in the past 10 years, and my God, I mean, if that's happening to somebody who's a star on a TV sitcom, it's a really sad story. I wonder if she's Mackenzie's still alive, right? Is she still alive, Mackenzie
No.
Phillips? Mackenzie Phillips from
She
One Day at a
died,
Time.
didn't she
did.
not?
I think she's alive. Someone will let us know.
No,
but
I think she died.
I should. Mackenzie, if you're alive and on here, send me an email because we really did meet. I will remind you of the night. I know you were going to party with the
she's
roadies
alive?
in San
No, that's-
Francisco. We were in San Jose, at the convention center.
Shit, she's
and
alive.
I thought she's alive, and I think she's recovered now. And she was really into drugs, and she invited my friend and I, Dave Domash,
I thought she overdosed too, Dolly. That's why I said
to
that.
go party with her.
But she's not. She's alive. She's 63 and she's sober.
Thanks for Gigi's Googling. So if you Google if she
Thanks,
ever played
ENA.
with Mamas and Papas.
Aw. Well, we're snarky AF, so. that's
She's
it.
8 years older than me.
Why do you swallow so loud?
Because I'm just trying to put it down. I
Can you
don't
work
care
on
for
a
it so
slower
much.
swallow?
I'm not 75 JP, but close. You're only off by 20
Oh,
years.
so Leslie said she did OD, but she survived.
Wilson Phillips is different. I think, right? Wilson Phillips not really. Is they?
No, I'm not on my.
I don't think they're related.
I'm
Wilson.
here on my stool.
We're talking about Mackenzie Phillips, who was on One Day at a Time.
I
in
wanted
the
to name our
70s.
first child Mackenzie, but he wouldn't let me.
I know Pee Wee passed. I don't
Okay,
even know who
Spice is
Angus.
saying she died October 22nd. Y'all, you're confusing me.
China Phillips.
I hate loud swallows. He's got the loudest swallow on the planet.
Should we invite someone in?
No.
I'm sorry. She gave you very little consideration, whoever you are. And now she's getting bad karma because she can't.
I can't get it off.
She just fucked it up.
I do know the way to San Jose.
Do you know the way to San Jose?
Boop, 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 boop.
I've got a lot
right.
of friends.
Is Elvis dead too, Jeff?
Let's come to say.
Shit, I heard he was alive. Didn't someone
LA
just
is
see
a
him?
great big freeway. Put 100 down
Great.
and buy a car.
Great.
You know,
We're
just
stuck.
bring her in. She's not leaving.
No.
She's not leaving.
You would never cheat on Dan. Elaine, how do you know?
Has she ever cheated on Dan? That's the question.
Yes.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
With who?
Down and dirty.
With who?
Men.
Can you be more specific? At least
Lots of them.
lots of men?
I don't remember their names. That's how many.
When?
Long time ago. When I was pregnant specifically. Because that's when they lacked it. Big.
You got a pregnancy fetish, dude?
Swollen. Swollen? It won't work.
I mean, you completely fucked it up.
I did not.
You did that.
I did not.
You did that. I mean, it was going to go off by itself in 15 seconds, but Danielle, she should not be allowed to touch my stuff. LA is a great big freeway.
That's my
I don't even
fault.
know what we're talking about anymore. I am enjoying my bud, and I've caught a bit of a buzz, so.
You're enjoying your butt?
Bud.
Huh?
Bud, my beer.
Oh, your bud.
Well, you got something that's taking up half the fucking screen.
I can't help it.
Why would you do that? Just accept them. I don't know what you did now. I mean, I'm gonna have to get off with
Well,
1,000 people on here.
You told me.
I told you
accept
not to
them.
do anything. You did it all yourself. Don't say I told you.
Now I can't see anything.
Oh, you just complete. Now there's no comments at all. That's great.
You told me to accept them.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's TikTok.
Whoever this is, and it's Arabic writing. Whoever this is, get off. Get off my live. Please, I can't see, I can't read. Danielle, what did you do?
I didn't do anything.
You did it.
I did not.
I can't see a damn comment, so I'm gonna get up and dance. I don't know what to do at this point. Right. I mean, in the future, please don't touch my phone. My wife does this to me all the time. All the time. I'll talk to YouTube over here because I don't know what the hell's going on over there. There we go. I got no comments. I got nothing. So don't bother to comment because Danielle's messed them up.
No, the person with the Arabic writing messed it up. Yeah, I know. I did it on purpose, right, Patricia? This is Dan. This is my life.
This is your life, and you just leave me stuck here with no comments. I don't want to have to get off, and I'm going to leave it on for a second. All right, so I don't know what the hell anybody's saying. I have to get off and get back on. So I'm sorry to do this to you, but I got to get off and get back on because my wife screwed it up. How do I get off?
Figure it out.
Now nothing's working. I can't even get off. I don't know what to do. I'll be right back. All right. I'll be right back. There we go. Now I'm back on. Sorry about that, guys. All right, she's gone. So what do you have? What questions do you have before she gets back? I would. She's coming back. You're too late. Too late. I know. I signed out and then it came back on and it said resume and you guys know.
Can you hear me? There's music playing outside randomly.
Outside where?
On my speaker.
What are you talking about?
There's just music. Landslide is playing outside. I didn't hit play.
Maybe there's ghosts or something.
I think so.
I don't have a Western, I guess I have a California accent, but there's landslides playing out on our outside speaker. Did you steal my speaker?
No.
What speaker are you talking about?
A speaker from Bilal.
I've been looking for that speaker for a long time.
It's not the one
We're
you
hacked.
hacked.
Someone hacked our speaker and they're playing landslide. What are we going to do? What are you doing now?
I'm getting my drink.
No, you stopped. You're
Is
just
it
standing
okay
there.
to go over there?
Let's see what she's doing. She's just standing
For
there.
the fear that I might
said,
disrupt your life.
What are you doing?
And get
And she
blamed
stopped.
for
She goes,
anything?
I'm getting my drink. Oh, she's getting something else now. Where are you going now?
Don't worry about it.
She's going to do a load of laundry.
Pay attention. Did you really take my shit?
They're in my room.
That's really lame.
I bought a whole new thing. She's talking about Zins, right? We're all trying to quit these freaking little nicotine pouches. And so like I won't buy them for a day, but she'll have one and I'll find her pouch and I'll steal it. And I went earlier and I bought one because I stole hers and now she went in to try and find one and it's gone. So she's bitching at me, but I already bought a new one. She's out. Grandpa is chilling with Mark over there. How you doing in South Texas? I mean, I eat those things like they're candy. I'm probably going to die of some kind of nicotine overdose. Salt in the Swing is great. Jamie, my dad's with Mark. Danielle, rarely. I mean, I'm the addictive person. Anything uppers, I'm the one who's addicted. She brings them into the house and will do one a week, and I'll do like 4 cases. So I think she's trying to get rid of me. I think she wants me to just You know, one too many nicotines, gone. What are you doing now? Now she's feeding the animals and singing. She's singing Landslide. We're burning out up here too, Olga. It is kind of hot here.
No, it's not.
Neither of us smoke anything other than
I don't smoke
ferns.
anything. Well,
If you guys ever had a fern, I mean, they don't smoke too well, but your brother makes Zen. I swear to God, I'm gonna buy stock in whatever company that is because they sell. They sell. I'm just telling you. Watch whoever makes Zen. I don't know who it is, but what are you drinking? I'm drinking Budweiser.
Lisa, you're on his account right now. D-Cell NorCal is Dan's. It's his only page.
It's my only page. If you haven't followed, please give me a follow on TikTok. A
I'm
follow
smoking
on. You can give a follow on
Landslide's my favorite song
on the
too,
tube as well for Danielle, and I'm on the tube too. You give me a follow on the tube. D-Cell NorCal 1434.
I love that.
She wrote that the same weekend she wrote
Stevie
Rihanna.
Nicks.
Did you know that?
Yeah, Stevie Nicks.
Quite-
It is
quite
Mullet
impressive.
Monday, but I'm not putting it on right now.
There are a lot of fake accounts out there. I mean, people repost videos all the time.
Yeah, Connie, it's such a beautiful. Sometimes it makes me cry.
It's a great song.
Even
I mean,
if
it's a great
hear-
line.
Sometimes I hear it and I just
And
cry.
children get older, and I'm getting older too. Everybody can relate to that lyric. I think she wrote it though when she was younger, which is weird. Millie Pig is pretty much housebroken.
Brett Nichols. Hey Dan, me and my friends Rob, Bob, and Zach are big fans of yours and Danielle, but especially Ed. We love the videos and wanted to say thank you for sharing. We're watching right now, and can you say hi to us? Hello, hello, hello.
Hey Zach, and who was the other?
Bob.
Bob. And
I forgot already.
all right, but we do say I appreciate it, Zach and Bob and your friend watching, and hi. I'm just wondering if there's some kind of name. You know, when you say three names together, it could be like,
Hi, Bulldog.
you know, you guys remember when they're talking about they identified the pilots of the Malaysia flight 7 and whatever that went down, and they
Brett.
identified the pilots, and
Well, I
on
already said
the
Brett.
newscast it
He was
saw there
the
were
writer.
2 pilots. One was named Sum Ting Wong, and you know, variations thereof. So I'm always careful when I repeat names because I don't want to be that newscaster. And there were 2 others that were dark humor. It's just dark humor. I won't say it because it's, you know, really talking about people died on that plane. But you know, if you're a national
Do you sound
newscaster
like
and you say,
Call
"Oh,
for-
we've got the names,"
Not
you know,
it.
some Ting Wong and some other variation of, you know, Asian names and play on words. Larry, Curly, and Moe, the 3 Stooges.
Well, none of
Tom,
us
I
smoke.
agree,
none
man.
of us smoke.
It's hard to quit
None of us smoke
Zen,
nicotine. But
but it
he-
is hard to quit Zen when you on alcohol too. That's for sure.
Hello in Somalia.
Someone asking about my dad. He's with Mark.
I'm drinking a Sauv Blanc with strawberries. And then the best thing to do
My
is eat
brother Larry and my other brother Larry, or my brother Daryl,
I know,
and my
Lisa.
other brother Daryl.
We have a lot of followers, and even myself now, hi Cece, have a lot of followers. I mean, fake, not followers. I meant fake accounts. People trying to be me. A lot of them now. I had one, I had
Who
2,
would want
and
to
now
do
I've got
that?
a lot.
People ain't faking you,
Yes.
really?
So I have a whole page full.
Of Mrs. D. Shelton
Yeah.
House? I
So-
wonder if they put out.
You got.
I'm just curious if I picked the wrong Mrs. D.
I don't know why you do that, because the beer gets on the carpet and then the dirt attaches to the specks of beer that go to it.
I know you say that. Where'd you
Um,
put the old Zens?
Up your ass.
That would work, by the way. You would absorb it into your system just like under your lip.
He is. He is a sweet man, much sweeter than he is now. I think the Lincoln Lawyer is stupid. Oh, Sarah. I could not get into the Lincoln Lawyer. I could not. get into the Lincoln Lawyer, y'all. I couldn't do it. So I apologize if you like it. No, I didn't fix the sprinkler today. I did I did not nap today. Huge win for me. But I did move all day long. So I was doing everything today. The sprinkler, I almost attacked it. I almost did. But I decided not to. Danielle, I haven't. Yes, Jeff. I will. Yes.
You will what?
Shh. DTD. DTD.
I know what that means, by the way.
Yes. Yes, he crushed the can on my carpet. Yeah. 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 Purple mullets.
Are
All
we
right.
still talking about that?
Jackie, we need a mullet.
Somebody wanted the hat.
No, Melissa, you might like it. I just couldn't do it. Yard work for me is endless. Yes. Thank you, Don.
We like yard work. Can I ask a question?
God, yes, on my floor.
Please do.
On my floor, y'all. Let's forget your troubles and
Tammy,
have
good luck
a drink.
with your journey.
Why do you have the fishing hat on?
My daughter was a CNA too. My I don't know. Someone asked for it.
Are you protecting yourself from the UV fluorescent lights?
I don't know, but I don't look great in that fishing hat. I think I look better bald. I think, you know what, you guys should really go try a bald filter. You
Dandy.
might look better
Crocodile
bald.
dandy.
And the nice thing about, if you have hair, a nice head of hair, and you do a bald filter, you can make yourself bald. I cannot make myself
I'm not
have
an
hair.
attorney. I'm stupid for the law. Oh shit, Cajun honey, that's a lot.
Zyn, Z-Y-N, Carol, and I honestly shouldn't
It's a
even be
nicot-
talking about
yeah,
him on
I know.
here because I do not want to promote it in any way, shape, or form. So just ignore all Zyn talk. They ain't good. When did I realize I was going to become bald? I think I came out of the womb
Salinger.
and I looked up at my dad and I'm all, fuck.
What's Salinger? What
I
kind
don't have a
what
fucking
kind of name
chance.
is Salinger?
It's a German name, actually.
We are married.
I think it was. I think originally it was.
we
with
don't
a
get the
Z,
flavors anymore.
Salinger.
We're not allowed in California. We don't have the flavors.
We don't have any
Although
frickin'
there was
flavors.
a new flavor.
We were in
No,
Nevada yesterday, and I should have bought some flavored ones.
Yes, they had the good flavor.
Stupid. I am stupid.
Stupid. Hi, Mom Tracy.
Anybody remember what movie that came from, by the way? You must be stupid. Then we got him. I'll give you a hint. The fuckers accept my request.
That's January wants to join our live.
She wants to get on the live.
Yeah.
You gonna bring policemen onto the live now?
Well, do you want to abort her?
Abort her?
Abort. We don't have to accept her.
It's Debbie?
This Debbie.
Can she hear us?
No.
Just forget about her then. She's gonna be here soon enough. I hope she's muted. I mean, I hope she can't hear me.
Everything in California is cancerous. Yes.
Yes, we are. And then we all have to go to Houston to get cured.
Stop talking.
I'm
Poor
not dipping,
Dad.
I'm
You will be
zinning.
there someday. No shit. We're all gonna die of something.
We are.
No
We
shit.
are. That is an absolute fact. We are all going to die. The movie was John Grisham movie, as a hint, by the way.
She said she can hear you.
Oh, fuck. I was just kidding, Debbie.
Like,
Come on, bring her on.
Like,
I don't trust her, Debbie.
why are you calling me?
We'll put her on.
Why is she calling me?
Maybe she has something important to add.
Oh, that's not her. She's not calling me. I don't
Should we
know
let
who that is.
January in? The firm. It was not the firm, but it was another one. It was where the kid had cancer and the insurance company denied them.
No, it's
and
Sauv Blanc with strawberries.
Yeah, that.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about nothing.
It didn't say your name, so.
San Jose, Santa Clara County born. Me too, Stephanie. O'Connor Hospital in San Jose.
We do need Purple Monday.
Rainmaker, thank you so much.
Matt Damon. Except
It
you're
was
not
Matt Damon was
coming
in the movie.
on. I can't accept when you're not here.
January, go on to the YouTube
She
one.
can't go on the YouTube.
Danielle was screwing this up.
Last time somebody tried and I denied it and we got stuck.
It won't let her on right now? Are you trying to get on?
It won't. There's no thing. Hi, the cat's life. He needs some preparation H.
I've never had hemorrhoids that I'm aware of.
You
What are
know,
hemorrhoids?
They're itchy.
Are they?
Has your butthole ever itched?
No, but are they like lumps
Yeah, they're like bumps inside
Lumpy-
or outside of your butt.
of your butt?
Yeah.
Like, and they itch and they become irritated? I've never had it. I've never had
No,
it.
January, I swear to God, it's not showing up. But you know what? I said decline all
How did I get such a young wife? I'll tell you.
money.
Knock her up early, and boom, that's what you do.
Hello in Sweden.
Hello, sweet.
You get them
hello.
also, Lisa, not only just from babies, but you get them from too much pooping, diarrhea.
Aaron Brockovich. Was it good? That was.
There's
she did
nothing
good.
that
That's a real story.
Debbie thinks we're lying.
Debbie, I mean, why
And
would we
Serena.
lie to you? You're going to be here. Why would I lie to you? You could come kill me in my sleep. Have I had a case? Yeah, I have had a case that affected me mentally, addiction. Quite honestly,
Poor Deb.
it changed my life, and it was a pretty significant rape case. I have not seen Oppenheimer yet. Thanks for the Mickey D's.
I like that.
It was a rape of a child,
Oh,
and
I'm
it
sorry.
changed the
That's
way that I looked at law. Just dealing with this person, I realized, most people I dealt with had a human side to them and were, made mistakes
Squatty
and did
potty.
things wrong and had good qualities. This particular defendant, that will remain nameless,
I'm a child
not even in my
development
county,
major,
so
Jeff. That helps too.
was
Same
not
thing.
human, and
'Cause
it
most-
changed the
most-
way that I
Most
chose
people
cases. It
operate
really affected
in
me,
a child
and I
mentality.
stopped taking rape cases and any sexual assault cases because my job would have been to destroy the 13-year-old victim.
Somebody
in
said
that
I
case.
fell out with you guys. What does that mean? That you don't like us anymore?
That I fell out, or who fell out? Nobody
Stephanie
fell out.
said I
Lance.
fell out with you guys.
Who's
So
Stephanie?
I'm thinking maybe that means she doesn't like us anymore.
Well, you may not like us anymore. I have not fallen out with anybody. I mean, and I apologize for, there's a lot of people that send emails and
Jill, it's annoying.
texts and things, and I do try and respond to all of them. And if I've
Our
responded
friend-
to you
our
and
friend
you
sent
sent a bunch more that I haven't, it's because, honestly, I get a lot of emails every day and a lot of texts, and a lot of contact. And typically, if I don't respond to it in a day, I'm never going to get back to it because there's, if there's 50 a day, they keep adding up, and I do my
One of me
best.
too.
So nobody fell out, and if you're not blocked, you didn't get fallen out.
I mean, I get it if you don't like us anymore. It happens.
Well,
I mean,
that-
we can't please everybody.
We're gonna lose everybody.
We're gonna
eventually.
lose people.
Right.
I mean,
we're not very likable.
Mizzy, no, we can't do that.
Oh,
We've
shit, I
tried.
dropped my
We've
Zen.
we've tried many things with
shit.
Grandpa over the past. We've written things down.
We've tried everything.
We do everything, but sometimes the writing is not helpful for him, and it makes him more.
So what happens with the
frustrating.
writing? It's a great
there we go.
idea. You put a billboard
it.
out that
I've
says
done it.
your keys are at Mark's, your wallet's at Mark's, your life's at Mark's, your car's over there. And what happens is
Thanks, Catfly.
he may be having an issue with one thing, like his keys, and then he goes, "Dad, read the board." And he reads the board, and then
And that's
then he comes
everything.
back with 20 different issues. What's my car doing at Mark's? And it created so much
Too much.
problem. I'm not chewing tobacco. I'm not dipping or chewing tobacco. I was chewing a Zyn, a ZYN, which is a nicotine pouch, what you use to quit that stuff. Unfortunately, I'm addicted to the stuff you use to quit. It's like, what do they put you on when you're on heroin? They move you on to methadone. I'm like a methadone addict, but it's just nicotine. Tara, my dad's at Mark's. What?
Now she's yelling at me. She thinks she's blocked.
You're not blocked, Debbie. You're not blocked
Deborah, I
yet. But, all this bitching, it adds up. It's a point score. Once you reach that point score, that's it. I can't help you anymore. It's a numbers game. I do not smoke tobacco.
I use my pool every day. I swim every day.
Mizzy,
For the most part.
it is hard dealing with dementia, but I don't even like to describe it as hard. It's just life, right?
Debbie-
We're just going through a stage of life and doing the best we can. Thanks for the AARP love. I'm still waiting to see that damn article. I have not seen it.
822 emails.
Thanks, Maria. I
Yeah,
appreciate
Lisa
that.
Cup, it's hard.
We really do appreciate all the comments from CNAs and people that work in the field and other caregivers that are doing this. They mean a heck of a lot to us for sure.
No, he won't get in the pool anymore.
I would like to get him in the pool.
He won't. I tried.
I am miracle. I would like to get him into the
Oh,
pool.
thank you, Melty.
And maybe, and I would
You
definitely
won't.
get him
I
on
try to
tape
get
if I get him.
I can't.
I don't think he'd recognize his house anymore. A year ago, maybe. He does. The question is he going to recognize this house or Mark's house? And sometimes he does. Mostly he doesn't. But
Here's the thing. Oh, hold on. I've gotten
I'm
a lot of
drinking more than Danielle, for sure.
I've gotten a lot of Brian. I've gotten a lot of people saying, is this ethical? Can
Sharon,
you stop?
I'm hooked on them. So it's not something
Do you not want
that
to?
I would ever recommend.
Anyhow,
Any kind of tobacco
Grandpa,
or nicotine.
What you all have to realize is the people who say it's something that is like unheard of. Can he consent?
Davis, yeah, I've done a bunch of things with AARP. Videos. We've had photographers out here. We did a video. We had a still photographer and an article in AARP. Yet, no one sent me a free AARP membership. I've done 3 things, and I get advertised. Send your money in, they won't make me a member. I just keep advertising for them.
Can I finish?
Yes.
I've been trying to talk forever.
Okay, please talk.
I can't.
My voice is hurting. Please talk.
But you don't hear.
Please.
When I'm trying to talk.
I hear you. Go.
So Grandpa likes to be videoed. If you see him, he smiles, he acts, he's a ham. Does he give actual consent? Maybe not, but he knows he's being recorded. He sees it.
The bottom line
is,
is,
and if it supports his family, he will do anything for his family.
The bottom line is no. People in my dad's condition cannot give consent. And so it is important for people to speak up for those people. People that have no voice or no ability to defend themselves. So I don't get angry at anybody that comes on and tries to say, geez, your dad give consent. I know personally my dad would be perfectly fine with everything we do. That's the way he is. That's the way he's always been. If it would help one person, he would be all over it. Mm-hmm. So I have no problem with my dad's consent, but the issue is real. He cannot
and you
legally,
did an article on that.
I've talked about this, and people need to watch
in the Wall Street
these channels closer than other channels. Same thing with kids or kids with disabilities or whatever it is. If people have particular illnesses, autism, if they're missing a chromosome, those things. The ones I follow are awesome. They're great. They show their family member with dignity, mm-hmm. and they help spread the word, and they're bringing information to people. But that doesn't mean that they don't need to be. They do need to be scrutinized stronger than other channels. So absolutely,
and everybody has to realize that people who are doing it love it. They love the creators who show
I
what
love
they're
watching
dealing
other
with.
creators dealing with what I'm dealing with. It does help. It does make me know, hey, I'm not doing anything really bad or wrong, because it's hard and it does play with you, because you're going to be imperfect. You're going to have episodes of guilt when you aren't perfect with your dad or your mom or your aunt or your grandmother. You're going to feel something because you're human. And when you see other people going through the same thing and experiencing the same problems, you understand, hey, that's part of the job. I'm going to get frustrated.
Did you have that tea? Did he put milk
in it?
I didn't.
I don't know what the hell the milk was.
Did Dave put milk in it?
I'll ask him about that. Yeah. I don't know what the hell that was.
Yeah.
Oh, I know my dad would be happy. And if you've seen him, when we talk to him on the lives, right? We don't put him on the live. We don't bring the camera to him, but when he's feeling good enough and he comes in, he will actually talk to you. He knows he's talking to people out there, and he will say, if I can help somebody, I'm happy to do that. He loves it,
and he will. That's his mission, is helping.
And he's always been really a good public speaker. He's been good in public. My mom tells stories when they'd go to parties, everybody would depend on my dad to get up and speak and, to talk and to be the person at those events. So
Cornelius, I just posted a video.
I'm very proud and happy to post my dad.
He noticed one of my Taylor bunions just
I'm very careful about what I post, but
oh, it's hard, Cheryl. Yeah. Lord have mercy.
I'm sorry.
God. So yes. So basically, we do it because we can, and
Tony,
we know he would like it.
Grandpa finds snacks. I mean, Grandpa will get up at 2 a.m. and go search for snacks, and he finds them. I'm drinking Budweiser, Cola Red.
He did.
Colorado.
And I normally, because I have blue, I have this blue on my toe. Sorry.
Hey, Algeria.
I have this blue on my toe, and he normally loves the blue.
We'll do the hugging experiment.
He loves the blue.
When
And
it's
so
right.
I thought he was looking at my color, and then he said, no, I'm looking at my, did you see that one?
That's awesome.
And he was looking at my bunion.
Fishbeck, Calandra Fishbeck is another sibling pair taking care of their parents. That's awesome.
No, I don't know anybody with the time traveler.
If we spoke individually, then it would be just one person monologue because we just don't stop talking. Is Dan a pain in the ass?
Yes. 135%.
You're a bunion.
I am. But you're a wart.
I'm a wart.
You keep growing and you can't get rid of it.
I got news for you.
You're like a planter's wart.
Warts can be cured with preparation W. And
Compound
bunions,
W.
whatever. Compound W. Bunions, they need to be surgically removed.
He's a boil. I don't think he's an infection. He could be an infection.
I'm a boil.
I didn't say
I
it.
need to be popped and
He would like to be
squeezed out.
He would like popping. He would. He really would. I don't. Yolanda. Sometimes he thinks he's still married, but he can't understand why his wife's not with him.
We
Those are
drove. So
gifts.
I had my mom and
Gifts.
dad in the
Gifts.
car. It was me, Mark,
Like,
my mom and dad driving to my brother's house, and so they were in the car interacting. And something would pop off, and I would just sit there and go, "I cannot believe I didn't have my damn camera on." Some of the interaction between the two,
A hemorrhoid.
because they both forget that they're.
Yes.
She forgets he's sick, and he forgets he's sick, and they're talking, and it's just like back when I was 8 years old. It's pretty amazing. Talk about his second marriage. He doesn't remember his second marriage, and that's another tragedy of this disease. Who's the freakiest? I am.
Hands down. My
I'm-
strawberries.
Yeah.
He's with Mark.
He's with Mark. Mark was on earlier. They're probably eating right now.
Thank you, Asa.
I'm a pita. Pain in the ass. I like pita bread too.
You just bought some.
Nicole, Josh is the product of a second marriage, so it's significant
They are.
happening in
They
his life.
were.
My dad, we were just talking about it at the barbecue. My dad had Josh when he was my age. I mean, he had a whole
Derek,
second life
we have
at
Alabama
my
shirts.
age.
Yes.
Amy, my
Amy,
dad
that's
sometimes
what he
thinks he's
does.
my age.
Because he always says, well, where are my kids? They're coming for dinner. They need to eat. And I'm like, Ed, your kids are
I'm
old.
55 and a Scorpio, Sandra.
They're old. No, gummy stuff. No, it was my strawberries and my wine.
Well, I have a second life. I had, my dad had Josh, I got TikTok.
Oh, Emma, thank you.
That's what I got. I know. No, my dad's the only one with dementia
Josh
in my
is
family.
39.
He was only married twice. My mom was only married once.
She chose not to.
He was a podiatrist, Kay.
Smart woman.
No, they both do not have dementia.
Grandpa's favorite snack would be
Anything.
a cookie or an orange.
A cookie. My dad is the cookie monster.
No, Ed did not go to Utah.
Tony, age is a funny thing. People age at different rates, and they get old, and they lose it at different times. Neither of us are from Texas. I'm from California,
This
and
is from
she's
our
from
friend.
Tennessee. This is friends
yes,
that are they're fighting for. So today's
We have
our
rivals.
Texas day. We have rivals.
Michiganians in this.
Michiganians.
So we have I have a photo frame that's digital, and there's pictures that constantly go, so he sees them all the time. And he doesn't recognize anybody but maybe me in these pictures. So just
But
so
he
you know.
knows their family. He does look. I
Yes,
should get
Scott.
more video of that. Him looking at pictures. Did I do for a living? I was a lawyer, and she was
Comics.
a teacher.
Dolores,
We met in Saratoga,
I think
actually.
he gets more sad that he doesn't remember him, I think, more than his kids.
I'm working on going fully bald. Are you two swingers? I am the only swinger, and I've been a swinger my entire life. I have just never gotten an invite to participate. But in my
Nana?
heart,
No.
I am a swinger.
It's not
They're
hard.
always happy and interested until I say, it's just me and not my wife. And then they lose interest. I don't know why. it's some kind of misogynistic bullshit. But yes, I
I'm
am a
not a teacher.
full-fledged, wholehearted,
Thanks,
open-minded swinger that has blue balls because nobody will take me. They won't take me. They don't take me. Nobody wants me. What are you looking at?
There are people I'm sure on here that would want you.
Do you want me? I want you to want me. I need you to want me. I love for you to want me.
Oh yeah, we're scamming off our DAF. Yeah, I
Yes.
don't know what DAF is, but I
Dad?
think you meant
Yes,
dad.
Dad, yes.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yes, thank God he got dementia.
Thank God we
I don't know where
have him.
I'd be.
He
We'd
has,
probably be on the
he
street
has
somewhere.
no money in the bank, and so yet we have to pimp him out on social media
We
to
are.
make it living.
We are.
Because he is no longer working in law, and so we need to exploit his father as much as we
That's-
can before he
We are
passes.
grateful that he
So,
got dementia.
yes.
We are lucky that he got dementia because I don't know what we would have done. I don't know what we would have done. Gone on welfare?
Yeah,
Maybe.
neither.
I mean,
Can we get welfare?
I don't know. I mean, is Grandpa dependent? Maybe we can get a tax break off him too.
We should.
Is there an accountant out there? Can I use my dad as a tax break? Plenty of money.
You're welcome for the exploitation. There's a lot of people who like it. So for those of you who like the exploitation, we are here to
We're here
serve
for
you.
those who like exploitation. For those of you good conscious people that, think you're higher than now and just, too cool and too good and too nice and, you go to church every Sunday. I'm sorry. We use what we have, and right now we have Grandpa. So
That's
we're gonna use him up until till you guys stop watching him. And then we're gonna put him in a home.
Then I'll sell my labia.
We're done, and then we're gonna go on to OFAMs.
Connie, maybe I'm not the place for you, Connie. Have you ever thought about that? I take care of the man.
She's on my channel.
I know.
Maybe
I take
she's
care.
one that wants me.
That's fine. You want to deal with somebody who's closed-minded?
Is she closed-minded?
Yes.
How do you know?
Because she just said, "Can I be more patient with Dad? I'm really rude and I make her cringe." So would you like to support your wife for a minute? Because Connie thinks that I'm cringe-worthy.
Connie, can you send me a quick picture before I answer this?
Connie, I feel sorry for you. I will send you in my prayers. I will speak prayers for you tonight.
We will actually. I will write a prayer for you.
I will.
And it will be a poetic prayer.
Yeah. Very poetic. As far as Connie,
It will be very.
instead of going through life like this, open.
But
like
again, no, we don't want to be too mean. We're just having fun with you, Connie. I apologize. I don't believe she's miserable. Her views are what they are. It's okay. What? Eyes wide open?
We need to go through
Well, that's
life
the
with
opposite
eyes wide
of
open.
Eyes Wide Shut. Stanley Kubrick, Tom Cruise,
Connie, and if you spent a little bit more time,
and his wife. What was
if
her,
you spent,
his
if
Australian
you spent
wife?
a little bit more time
That
watching,
redhead?
you would see he knows my
Eyes
name
Wide
and
Shut?
never forgets my
Interesting
name.
movie.
You know why? Because Ed's eyes are wide open.
It's the opposite of Dr. Hook.
Ed's wide eyes are wide open.
And then you got this, you got Danielle, and then you have spending the night together, and then you got Stevie Wonder singing it. Sharing the night together, oh yeah.
He always remembers me, Connie. Isn't that funny?
He does remember you.
He remembers.
He was
me.
actually calling Ricky Danielle.
I know, and he
How
called
do you
Lainey.
know?
He apparently called Lainey Danielle
Well,
too.
he called Ricky. He called my brother's wife Danielle.
Oh, Connie,
Barbecue.
girl, you didn't pinch anything, honey. You don't pinch anything. Trolls don't pinch me at all.
You pinched her, Connie.
No.
You pinched her a little bit.
No.
Yes, you're a little defensive.
No.
It's okay.
No.
We're human.
I'm not.
Connie
pinched.
got you.
Because
She got
Connie,
you a little bit.
Because I can't say what I think of Connie because of the closed-mindedness of Connie. But she didn't pinch me.
A little bit.
No,
A little bit
Connie
of a
is
pinch.
pinch-worthy.
A little punch gut.
No, she's a
gut.
punch gut.
Connie?
Connie's a punch gut because she can't see beyond her nose of the good things that I do for Grandpa.
Don't
Despite
make fun
this
of people's
tone.
noses.
Well,
That's not right. We don't
I
make fun of the
of
way
my
people
nose. I
live.
got.
Look,
I mean, hello.
thank you for the... What? I got my eyes wide open.
Oh,
Boy.
God.
Oh, boy. If you guys
Hi,
could
Brian.
give
Yes,
a quick
we have another
follow,
one
that
of
would be
them.
greatly appreciated. And a couple of likes on some video. One video. Especially, anyone see the
Trumpy girl,
pizza
I
video?
like that.
Anybody see the pizza? I did a Dave
I
Portnoy
can't do that. My eyes
pizza
like
video
flip out.
review. Unfortunately, it was a bad pizza, so it didn't get a good review. But it's there for everybody to
Thank
see.
you, Lydia. Thank you, Lydia. Thanks, Amanda.
Sorry, Debbie.
What happened to Debbie?
It's just her dad's in hospice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not the bad
I gotta
Connie.
pee.
I'm a cool Connie. Well, thank you, Connie. You are welcome.
I got
The pig's fine. She's outside. She is blowing out her fur right now. Is it fur or is it pig hair? I don't know. Hi, Brett. How are you? Noticing big changes? No. Yes, they're natural. No, I have some markings underneath them from the tattoo thing. I had that microblading done because I've been drinking the pool water way too much. Shit. No, but I have, since the menopause, I have missing hair in my eyebrows. So she's getting a hair blowout, which means that she's losing hair. Sing us a song. No, we're not swingers. Lord have mercy. Texas shirts, y'all. Just friends. Oh, yes, Robin, it does take good people to work in the dementia field. Spread love.
Whatever you do, just be grateful that you are not a maid at hedonism. The resort where they
Me too, I'm losing
where they go and
I
have
always
those
lose there.
swinger parties. How would you like to be a maid there and have to clean up after those people?
What's the hardest part of marriage? Tread carefully
Waking up in the morning.
and seeing you. Yes.
Waking up in the morning and thinking, God, I'm free. What am I going to do today? And,
Elaine says
and then
blue
you
balls.
roll over and you go, what the fuck?
I wake up every morning, I'm like, fuck, he's still here.
He's still alive. Damn it.
Fuck. Shit.
I was wondering why the hell you reach over and check my pulse every morning. I didn't know what you were doing until right now. Now I get it. And sometimes, your hand kind of goes from checking my pulse to, I don't know what the hell's going on. It wakes me up every time, but.
Dan doesn't have any.
I have eyebrows. They don't frickin' show up on this
I
stupid.
did, Robin.
I have eyebrows.
I haven't done it in a
Normal
year, but-
eyebrows. Why they don't show up, I don't know.
Oh no, Crystal.
Oh shit! I was supposed to get us in and I forgot.
I have to pee. I'll be back.
Can you? You gotta pee?
She woke up and noticed it wasn't Nick Bosa. Yes, Danielle. I was like, fuck! I went to.
Go pee, Nick. That's retirement. I don't know. It's kind of a Danielle's kind of aggressive. How you doing up in Washington? I've been in a slow retirement for a couple of years. I'm just very picky. Basically, I haven't taken new clients in, just old clients that are coming back. So I'm slowly winding down. My mom was a victim witness assistant. She was amazing. After she divorced at like the age of 40, she went back to college, got a degree, and then went back and got a master's degree in psychology, and then went to work for the district attorney's office in Santa Clara County, and she would help young victims of usually crime, sexual crimes or violent crimes, and she would work with them psychologically, not only to make them better, but to help them get through the legal process. She'd be with them in court when they were testifying against their abuser or the defendant in the case, and she was amazing. She actually worked with Polly Klass's dad, Mark Klass, before he became Mark Klass. She was the victim witness assistant on that case for Polly Klass. So she's an amazing, accomplished person. She's gotten awards and all sorts of things in magazines. Very unsung hero, and that's who my mom is. An absolute hero in my world. So my oldest brother is a doctor. My second brother is Mark. He did medical billing with another brother until they sold the company. Then it's come to my sister, who's a retired teacher. She's married to a retired lawyer. Then Adam, who did medical billing. He's sold it, but then got sucked back into it because the new buyers weren't good. And then there's me, and I don't know what the hell I do, but
But
then
I
there's
think- but I think-
Josh,
I
who
think-
does medical sales.
I think you'll be doing.
My mom is absolutely alive. Go ahead.
I think you'll be doing law for a while. I mean, you have to. Still have kids going through the system, so.
Thank you. You can't. It doesn't work like that, Danielle. You can't do law effectively part time. You
Well.
can't do it.
It's not acceptable.
Then you need to go back to school and get a job.
I have a job.
You need to get a paying job.
Well,
Either start making more videos, better videos, start taking off your clothes, something. But you're going to have, I contributed everything we have right now. I brought it. It's your turn. It's a marriage. It's 50-50. You've got boobs.
I do?
Yeah, not big, but
yours
you've
are
got,
bigger than mine.
right, which is
Maybe
which,
we should sell yours.
mine aren't going to sell. You will sell, and you need to take responsibility.
You're gonna fly that off.
You need to sell.
You're
what
gonna
you
get,
have.
You're gonna
You
get,
sell.
You're gonna get the trolls back on the Danielle hate bandwagon, right?
No, absolutely
Yes,
not. I'm going to
you
get
are.
the trolls on me.
When you said
Elvie's
something-
going to come after me for
When
that.
you said something about me having to pull my weight,
Pull your weight, which is not a lot because you're not heavy. You're very light. You ain't heavy. You're my wife. You know that song? You ain't heavy. You're my brother. You ain't heavy. So I'll carry you. It's okay. I'll continue to carry you. I'll find something if it's not the law. I'll work McDonald's if I have to.
can we talk about
Would you
who
like
really carried
Taco Bell
this
even?
family?
I may
Should
be
we talk
the
about
next Taco
who
Bell
really
drive-thru
carried
director.
this family? Should we really talk about that?
I don't know where that southern accent came from right there out of the blue. I mean, something's happening. You're shifting. Get another glass of wine.
Should we talk about who
Lord,
really
here we go.
carried this family?
We're going phew, down the hole right now. Go ahead. You can see it.
Get on the bull. Scott, he would sell my labias if I would let him.
I mean, I wouldn't chop them off and sell them. I might sell access like pictures.
Yeah, from the neck down. He said he would pimp my ass out from the neck down.
Money is money. all these damn people out here, look. It's not anything that, when you were a kid, what'd you do? Show me mine, I'll show you yours, right? It's the same thing. We're just older.
Yeah, let's talk about who really kept the family together. It wasn't your money that kept it together.
What kept the family together?
Me and your fucking errant ways.
My errant ways.
Errant. I know.
My errant ways. More swingers, that's what we need. Again, I've been a lifelong swinger.
Where's my water?
I'm always open. I am that person. It's just nobody will have me. It's just that way. And I'm accustomed to it. Now I get it. It's not bad. Nobody will have me.
People on social media talk about, I'll take Dan. And I said it this morning. I said, everybody will be
And
like,
they'll all talk to me
everybody
on social
wants about
media.
how much they want Dan. The minute they have them for like an hour, they'll be like, Danielle, bruh, I'm sending him back.
But by the way, Danielle, I don't need more than an hour. 15 minutes is quite enough time. I mean, I'm good. I'm experienced, and I don't mess around. Maybe half an hour, but they won't know.
Your mother wouldn't even take you back. The other day, your mother would not even take you back.
Please do not bring my mother into this conversation. Either let's go off a perverted track or a family track. I can't do both.
I'm trying to tell people the other day when she walked in and she goes, you can have your husband back. And I said, well, I don't want him back. Take him. She said, no, thank you. No, thank you. I'm done. Thank you, she said. When she left, she said, Danielle, thank you.
For your information, my mom kicked me out long before I even ever met her. She booted me out of her house. I was 18 years old. This is a true story. I was 18 years old, maybe 19. But I think I was 18, and I picked up some girl one night. I even remember her name.
So you think you want him?
And we came back to.
Abort.
I brought. And where do you do it that day? We went back to my mom's house because that's where I lived.
Hi, Tom.
And the next morning, all my shit was on the.
Okay, Riggs says
I was
you're a
gone.
great husband. Are you a great husband?
I am a great husband.
What makes you great?
I don't want to go into it. I don't want to brag.
Well, tell me.
I don't want to
please.
brag. I don't want to share that with everybody.
I want to know what makes you a great husband.
Can you define great?
What makes you a great husband?
I don't know. If you whisper it, it's not going to make any difference. I asked you to define it, not re-whisper the question.
What makes you a great husband?
There's many things that make a great husband.
Okay, well, you've said that, but what is it?
Bald.
I
think
can.
bald.
I mean, we were just talking about you. I haven't seen you. Bald. What
Bald.
else? Yeah, he will show me later. He always says that, Peter. That besides the pickle, what makes you a great husband? What
listen,
makes you a great husband?
I'm answering.
You can't even answer the question.
Because you won't let me talk.
Because you're way too. It took you way
I
too
am
long.
kind. I'm empathetic. I write poems.
To who?
I provided for you my entire life.
Money.
My
That's
entire
it.
life.
That's it. And you have failed
Money.
now.
How many followers do you have on TikTok? How many followers do you have on
You
TikTok?
don't provide anymore.
How many followers
Okay,
do you have on TikTok?
We're living off of the skin of exploitation of grandpa.
Okay,
I
so
guess
you
you're
asked
doing
for the
something.
question,
Okay,
and then
keep going.
you don't. Okay,
You're
how many
kind,
followers do you have on TikTok?
You're empathetic. You're
I've given
bald,
you.
You have a pickle that likes me. What else?
I'm empathetic.
Oh,
I write poems.
To who? Not to me.
I've written you poems.
You haven't written a poem in a long time.
I'm a nice person. All of my bad habits are in the past, mostly. They're in the past. My heart aches for you. It aches. When you're not around, when I was at the barbecue, eating all that delicious food and chicken, having a great time.
You miss me.
It was not complete because you complete me.
Okay, Jerry.
You complete me.
Okay, Jerry.
You had me.
At hello.
You had me when your lips were wrapped around the turtle. You had me.
When was it wrapped around the
Did Grandpa pay for my teeth? No, we're going to have to get on that. Maybe I need to be reimbursed.
Maybe you should put your teeth in.
We got boxing. Thank you. That's very apropos.
Yeah, Robin says weak, Dan. Weak.
Weak? Those are weak things of a great
Hi,
husband?
John.
I gave you 3 great kids. One was an All-American soccer player, and clearly she did not get that athletic ability from you. Clearly. So that's something. Hannah. I gave you Hannah. And Andrew. I gave you, what else?
I knew what you meant, Robin.
My criminal law was my specialty. It's what I liked. I'm dipping and drinking Victoria because I'm just that kind of person.
Because he has to put up with me.
It's tough. It's tough sometimes. Although there are rewards. The herpes. I gave you the herpes.
No, we don't have herpes.
Not yet.
Dan is not rich.
I am not rich.
I wish he
nor do I
was.
have the herpes. I'm a broke, just guy struggling to get along, taking care of my dad.
But we have to exploit him to see money.
Have I bought her a Gucci bag? Does she own a Gucci bag? Do you own one?
I do.
Okay, did someone else buy it for you?
Yes.
Who?
I can't tell you.
Nick?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's early 54. I'm sorry.
I did work hard so she could stay home. Thank you, Saint. You are a saint, ST.
God.
How you doing in Vietnam?
By the way, Dan didn't let me stay home.
Chloe, Grandpa's with Mark.
I just said, by the way, I just quit my job.
She told me that after she did it. Yeah, that's true.
I quit and I said, by the way, are you sitting down? And he said, and I said, well, I just quit my job, and he hung up on me.
Okay, so let's add a little context to that. So at the time, I'm this struggling lawyer, hanging a shingle out, trying to make it, barely afford rent, right? And she's got this job that provides insurance and all that stuff.
Yes, we've been reduced, Lisa.
And she's
we
pregnant
have to reduce ourselves.
with our 3rd kid, right?
Not
Pregnant.
yet. Not
and
yet.
pregnancies are expensive. And she comes
Not
back
yet.
and says, like, at 8 months, she's all, I'm done. I quit.
I like the Lululemon. I have one. I have a fanny pack. I'm into fannies.
There's
I love
Rob
the fanny
Lowe.
pack.
Look, Rob Lowe.
Rob Lowe. Hi, Rob. I love you.
He's not on your list.
Dan would never have been a Mr. Mom. He
I-
could not have handled.
If I could go back, I could definitely be a
Won't
Mr. Mom.
No, you could
Today
not.
I could.
No, you couldn't.
I would
have
raise
no
those babies.
patience.
I would raise those babies.
How would you raise
I'm
them?
taking care of my dad.
By yourself?
What's that? Not by myself, but I'm saying I could definitely be a Mr. Mom.
I love the fanny.
And this is what we should have gone. I didn't even know about Medi-Cal at that point in time.
Oh, Susie didn't
I'm
like
very-
my explanation of your dad pre-dementia.
What was it? What did you say? You say something mean?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I said he was selfish, right?
I wouldn't say selfish. I would say he's never been
Narcissistic,
selfish.
a little bit narcissistic.
Never been narcissistic.
Well, no, he loves his family, but there was no boundaries. Like if we
He
had
was-
people over, he came over, he didn't care.
Yeah, but that's not narcissistic.
What is that?
He just,
I know.
he was not socially, completely 100% competent. He was, he was, but he didn't need to be, he had other qualities. So he wasn't interested in those
Yes,
things.
I think he was
interested in
self-centered.
family.
Kim, I believe he was
He
self-centered.
was not self-centered.
He was self-centered,
stubborn,
stubborn.
but not self-centered. Everything about him, he never spent money. He didn't give a crap about himself. Everything was about his kids. So he's definitely not selfish or
Bye,
self-centered.
honey. See you tomorrow.
He cares more about family than himself.
Self-involved.
He was
yes.
he was stubborn, and when he wanted something, you could not get him off it. You could not argue with him or convince him to do something your way. It had to be his way. That's just the way he was. He was a strong man.
Kayla, I have to talking
He
shit.
respected
Stop talking about
boundaries.
shit. No, he did not.
I mean,
he did not.
He didn't see the same boundaries as you see when it comes to family. To him, there weren't boundaries in family. And she's talking about things like, Josh, who was younger than us, right? And he would go to Josh's house, and Josh was there with his wife, and they had, would they even have kids at that
Yes,
point?
and-
They had 2 kids, and, he'd always, when he drove, if he showed up, he wanted to be invited in and, and be with family. That's the way my dad is. He'd come here, he had free access to our house. He'd be here all the time.
All the time.
He'd be here for hours, long before he had dementia. That's just the way he was. My dad
But
is
no,
that
he
way.
didn't respect boundaries.
Right, but he was not selfish or
Well,
self-centered.
he wasn't his life was his kids and his grandkids.
That
so
was his whole life.
he didn't care, Kayla.
Same as his life is the same then as it is now. It's still all family centric.
Very family centric, but it's fine to have my opinion of Ed. We weren't the best, yin and yang.
They did not get along great. They get along much better now.
Mm-hmm. And Kayla, that is not a bad thing to say. It's not a bad thing. Sorry, you don't like my straightforwardness.
Edward Yellow Cup. His name is Edward.
He didn't care, Heather. He would just drop by.
He was here all the time.
He was here every day.
It was. I mean, I love him, and it didn't bother me. Except like we'd be coming home from Tahoe after not sleeping. We'd go up on a Friday and drive back on
She's fine right
Saturday.
now. We'll see how
and
she
Grandpa
acts.
would be here waiting and watch. We'd want to just go to bed, but we'd have to sit and talk. That's family. I like it. I'm
Maggie,
glad.
if it's too much info, maybe this isn't the channel.
My dad is still with us. Absolutely.
This is a Stanley. This is my friend Chelsea gave it to me. Yes, Kelly.
It happens.
Yes.
I don't have a problem with it. I didn't have a problem with it at
Oh,
the
I'm not
time.
ENA.
But it is true.
Trust me.
What?
People don't like honesty. They hate when I say what I say, but if people realize I say he is much better,
I'll
we
be
get
right
along.
back.
We get along much better today, and yeah, it's a completely different relationship than what we had. And you know what? I appreciate that. It's okay. Things can turn around, right? Things can turn around. So there's nothing wrong with speaking my mind. Because Deepine, people want perfection. They want the fantasy of how wonderful it really was before the dementia. It was not wonderful, right? People have problems with their significant others. They have problems with their in-laws. They have problems with their kids. They have problems with everything. It's not a bad thing. It's okay to have those feelings, right? It's okay. But people don't like it when I say that. For some reason, their panties get in a bunch and go straight up to the S and the colon. It's because he's your father-in-law, not my father. No. There's no reason just because he's blood. I take care of him today like he's my blood. So shame on you. Shame on you for saying that. Imperfection is imperfect. Big ego? No, I wouldn't say Ed had a big ego at all.
And what?
No, he didn't have a big ego. No.
No, my dad's always been humble.
She never shut
My
up.
dad, I mean, I tell you,
Kimberly, I don't ever shut up, but
My-
maybe this isn't the place for you.
we're on a live chat, and we're the only ones that can talk. So if she shut up, it would be quite quiet. I'll tell you a quick story about my dad and how humble he is. This is an amazing story. When I was about 7, 8 years old, I may have been a little older. Before my parents got divorced. I went to the movies with a friend of mine.
Sure, my
and
parents are dead.
My dad showed up to pick me up at the movie
Yes,
with another friend of mine, my next door neighbor. And we were driving back. I learned the story that his little sister, who was a toddler, had fallen into the swimming pool and she'd sunk to the bottom. I mean, she was blue. And my friend, Dave, dived into the pool and saved his little sister, pulled her out, and their parents, who were engineers, his dad worked for Signetics at the time, they sent Dave over to retrieve my dad. My dad came over, performed CPR, mouth to mouth, and heart compressions on a toddler, and saved her life. And she is alive today with a family and children, and no brain damage. Everything is fine, thanks to my dad. And not only did he never ever mention that, ever. He doesn't even remember it today. It's really tragic. But he saved my next door neighbor's life when she was, that big. And Caroline, she knows it today. My dad did that. He never, ever talked about it, spoke about it, nothing. Never, even in the car ride home, he was like, oh, you guys want some Burger King or something? I mean, he just didn't have an ego like that. He doesn't care about that crap.
Do we disagree about Ed? No. At the
She was
beginning,
not a
we
fetus,
did.
She was a toddler.
At beginning, we did. Yeah. We had the first couple months were not good.
Yeah, with my dad.
Yeah.
They were difficult. They were very tough. You can, I don't, do we?
Thanks,
You can
Rhonda.
see some of the videos back then. Things were more difficult.
He's a strong, yes, man.
He's a
for
very
sure.
strong, he was the rock of the family.
Average room.
But that's true. Some people,
We can't.
you think they have more compassion than their own kids, but that's just their own
we
personal.
We can't because we
A
don't
man with
have.
compassion has compassion.
We don't have any advice for aggressiveness because we don't have to deal with that. So that's a hard one. We don't know, and I can't advise you on that because we're not there.
If I ever have to deal with that, I mean, I will try everything, trial and error. I will try and deal with it if he ever becomes aggressive, and hopefully
neither. I can't remember.
that will never happen. But if it happens, we'll have more answers.
Yeah, Quana, it's a learning experience.
You guys,
every day.
if you guys could give
Thanks,
a like,
Francis.
if you could give a follow, on TikTok here, if you could follow, if you're enjoying it, please give us a follow. Grandpa is at Mark's.
They are, Peter.
And
love
I don't
that.
think he's gonna get aggressive. I really don't.
I don't
The
either.
way
I have a hard time
progressing.
thinking that he would get that way.
It's not in him.
It's not in him.
He's just not that way.
He's not going to get aggressive.
Never
I
been
really,
that way.
I mean, it could happen. We don't know, but honestly, I don't think that he's never
down.
been that way. He's never been
down.
that way. I really don't believe so. He's too kind these days. Does he get mad? Does he get frustrated? Yes, but I don't think he'll ever get violent. I don't think so.
It's just not in his personality.
Hi, Lair.
Hey, Larry, how you doing? Is that what you wanted me to do when you gave me the elbow?
That's Lair.
Yeah, I think aggression is, some people
His mom
progress
doesn't
that way. Others don't. I just hope not. He's still.
No, he's gotten so much kinder and sweeter.
He
I
really-
mean, you guys, you can see, hi Mary, you can see in the videos that I post with him and that he posts with him, he's very, very,
He's appreciative of everything that we
everything.
do. And he never forgets to say it. And I know he's appreciative. I mean, he knows he has deficits. He knows we're going over. He doesn't know exactly
Cindy, I'm
how difficult it is, but he definitely is aware that, we are. He's
know,
definitely
honestly.
aware that he is. I don't want to use the word burden because that's horrible, but he definitely knows that he's an issue for us, and he's so grateful, and he never forgets
thanks,
to say
son. Ugh, Bruce. Ugh.
Bruce-
No hot
Bruce
tuna.
Wayne?
No hot tuna. Yeah, no, and he's very funny. And he loves me.
Jacob,
I mean,
I haven't seen the Niners.
and that's why it's
How
so
you doing?
funny that, I get so much hate is because it's so evident how thankful he is for me, and the things that I do for him. It's almost appalling that people see something other than that.
Well, you're on social media. You're gonna get hate for sure.
Yeah. And it has nothing to do with him being my father or nothing. He is, I think me and your father are much closer today than I thought I would ever be, right?
Yeah,
It's
for
surprised.
sure.
He always said that at the beginning. He said, just wait.
That's
just
because
wait.
Danielle she really is a born caregiver.
I am.
That's what she is in reality. The same way with the kids, and people, ask me what's your favorite trait in your wife, and it's the way she cares for people. She takes care of people, and even people, like my dad, they didn't get along great. She cares for him and takes care of him.
And I do it. I'm doing it. And I'm proud to do what I do. Is it frustrating? Yes. Do I want to bang my head against the wall? Yes. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, y'all. And it's not easy. I don't know, fat boy. The best I can do some days are the best I can do, right? I'm a caregiver. And all my friends and everything would tell you that I truly love with my whole heart. And tone or whatever else is inside of
you got
that.
the tone.
It doesn't matter. There's love outside of my frustration and the shit that I do. There's more to that. You guys got to look through it. I don't think he ever forgets, Jonathan, that Dan's his son. I think that he just confuses the names. I don't think. But you remember, he knows he's family. But why do you think he always remembers my name? Isn't that funny? Why does he remember my name? Always. Think about that. Think about that. Is Dan frustrated? He always sounds frustrated with Dad. No, that's just Dan's personality. Again, you guys got to stop looking at what you think is imperfect, because that's what we are, is imperfect. We are imperfect. We are doing it. We are doing it. But stop to think, just because our dynamic in our household and their family dynamic is that you might see their family and be like, holy crap, what is wrong with them? But it doesn't mean they don't have love. It's just different than what you guys do in your family. They're not huggers, they're not kissers, but they show affection in other ways, like caring for their dad, like, spending time with them, calling him, making sure he's okay. That's it.
All of those things, absolutely.
Oh, thanks, Bria. Yeah, their family is loud. That was a big adjustment. I'm an addiction, Michael.
Grandpa is not a hugger.
No.
Again, I've said it a million times. In fact, the only
I think so, Joe.
he kisses his daughter and his granddaughters goodbye. That's the extent of my dad's physical affection.
Perfectly imperfect. Yep, that's what I am.
Oh, absolutely.
Why did we bump heads? Well, there's a lot of
You got
reasons.
two strong-willed people.
Yeah.
And, my dad would walk in this house and, treat it like it was his house. And Danielle would buff and my dad wouldn't back down. And
I told you guys in the morning time, he was just like, nope, this is my family. You can't stop me from seeing my family.
he's got a great relationship with his kids. Yeah, no, my dad would not, he would not relent. His family is his family, and he would fight for them and fight to be with them.
Crystal,
Dementia, no dementia, that's my dad.
and that's what I
Jonathan, if Mark wanted to post, he could post. He just doesn't care to post.
I just had a haircut.
He likes being in the videos that we do, but he doesn't want to post. It's a lot of pressure to post. User, I definitely think I'm better with my dad. I think I'm the best person with my dad of anybody in the world, including all my siblings and including Danielle. But that, that's just because I've got a relationship with my dad, and we connect somehow, and
Thanks, Dave.
I've always been close to my family, and we have a connection. So of course I'm going to be a little better at dealing with him than Danielle, and I think that holds true for all my siblings too.
I'm not sure why women who are strong-willed and strong and
He's
set
with Mark,
boundaries and
Alicia.
everything else, it's not arrogance. You guys are confusing that. It's not arrogance. It's called a sab, strong ass bitch. And because I am that and I run a tight ship, it's not arrogance.
She does it. I mean, the bottom line is she does it, right? I mean, she takes
geez.
care of him, and he's doing well. All of my siblings help Star. They all do what they can. But,
Kevin, I'll let you
all
know.
the criticism of Danielle and her tone, and she's definitely not perfect, but she does it. I mean, how the hell you argue with that? People that don't do it really don't have
Confidence.
grounds to criticize her because they don't do it. She walks the frickin' walk, and it's a hard walk to walk, and it's not her dad, right? She's doing it because he's another human being. He's the father of her spouse, and she does it, and she cares for him, and she takes care of him and washes his clothes and changes his bed. I don't tell her, Danielle, you got to change the sheets. She's in there doing that herself because that's just her. So yeah, tone, I don't like her tone half the time with me, but that's her tone, right? That's her. You can't change people. She's walking the walk, and she's doing what she has to do. Really, I mean, it's really pretty cool when you think about it.
Oh, Rich. Already has a plot there, Rich. You know that. He's
Thanks,
already
Rich.
at shady.
Me?
I told him it was him or his dad. And he said, well, we need to take care of my dad. And I said, all right, well, then I bought the plot before he quit his job.
That's being a counselor is what I'm a lawyer, but really that's what I do. I deal with people and give them my impression and advice with anybody who will listen.
I am a mama bear. And I am a mama bear with Ed, too. You have to understand that it's not her dad.
Yeah, it's not your responsibility. You're just accepting it. You've taken it on. Because I've asked you to take it on. And you took it on. I mean, that
unicorn
as
queen.
much as we joke and all the other stuff, I'm
Thanks,
grateful
David.
for that.
Thanks, sweet pea.
My whole family's grateful for that.
I
Really.
would, Kelly. I never thought I would be here today, in all honesty.
I'm from the South Bay.
I never thought.
She's from
Oh, she's not tired of you.
the third world,
Trust me, your mama's
Tennessee.
helping. Yeah, user, we do it. I do it for him.
The other people, I don't know if she's talking to anybody, but the other people, if you hear anybody there, it's the Zoom over there.
My parents died, so I didn't have the chance to take care of them. But I would have done it, and he would have allowed me to do it too.
Yeah. I mean, her family comes over here. Her brothers come over. They move in for a month. Never bitched, even before my dad came in.
Yes, Teresa.
Your family would show up, your cousins.
Yeah.
When your mom died, I had like 8 billion of her relatives sitting. We had sleeping bags everywhere.
Everywhere. When my mom died.
Nobody. They didn't do hotels. They did in the house. So we had like
Everybody.
40
We had
people
blow up beds.
in the house.
Yeah.
Do you get along with my siblings?
Yeah.
Most of them.
Most of them.
They might agree with her with the tone comments, but
But you know what? Here I am.
I know that they
Here I
I know
am.
they all appreciate
Well.
what she's doing. I know that because we're gonna put him in a car. Oh, Dave, we're sending Dad up to your house. We've done that. We've joked about that with my siblings. I called my brother Dave. I actually had his kid, Zach, call him. Zach, they're having Dan and Danielle are just they're having a tough time. They can't do it. They need some help. They're putting Grandpa in a car. He's heading up to your house. Dave responds, what are they sending me here for? He's gonna trip down the stairs. He started freaking out.
I keep drinking all this water. I gotta pee.
Can you give advice for how a daughter-in-law can you just do it. You just suck it up and you
Zach
do
is
it.
Dave's kid, yeah.
Yeah. You just suck it up and you do it. That's what you do with
It's just
family.
what you do.
You know, if her family members come over and I'm not, you know, I don't have.
Thanks, babe.
Actually, this is not true of anybody. If you're watching, I love her entire family. But if someone showed up that I didn't, you know, that I had issues with, I would just keep it to myself. I wouldn't say a frickin' word.
I don't really think you have issues though with anybody.
My sister takes care of my mom, D. Kirk. When my mom's having difficulty, my sister will take her in. Like when she was having severe back pain, she took her in, and that was an incredible relief and help for me. Because you know, I don't just take care of my dad. I have my kids and my mom that I have to worry about too, and my wife. So, and they all are on an equal level. You just see my dad. My mom, you know, when she's having a tough time, I'm really conflicted. So my mom's just old. I mean, she's just old, and has physical issues that pop up from time to time. I have 3 kids, so my sister is incredibly helpful. When she took my mom in, that was such a big relief for me. Georgers, I hope that Andrew becomes a fan of college. You know, it's my hope that he graduates from college like my other 2 kids. And if he does, he does. If he doesn't, he's still Andrew to me. I mean, he's going to do what he's going to do, and I will support him with whatever he does. I really hope that he decides to give college a go. But, you know, he's a victim of COVID, and, you know.
What advice would you give? Cindy wants to know what advice you would give for a third year law student.
Do something great. Do something good. Don't worry about the money. Don't follow the big law firms. Pick something you want to do. You want to make a difference. PD's office is a great place to go. If you can make a clerkship, you know, of any appellate judge is good. You can make a difference. Pick something. Pick an area that you want to help and go. Just dive in. A law degree can be a magic ticket. To make money, to do good, to go into business. It is such a valuable degree. Just take it and do something good with it.
Was it love at first sight?
Yes. There'll be a story at some point. I'll tell my story. And yeah, it's a pretty cool story. I'm talking about the love story.
The true love.
Not that you know, you might not see it so much on, you know, because we kind of make light of things and exaggerate things on here for fun and for effect. But yeah, there's a great story
you don't have
behind
to worry
it.
about that. Hi,
Good night,
sir. Thank you.
Tanis Robinson. His
sorry,
symptoms have been
Diana.
around for about 10 or 12 years now. My mother's like 86 or 87. Cindy, that's a great advice. Do something great with
Somebody
your degree.
wants to know how, Linda wants to know what made you decide to do TikTok.
My poems. I mean,
It started with
originally,
this poem.
I started TikTok before my dad moved in, and I posted poems, and I moved on to, you know, making fun of Danielle. There's some interesting little videos, and I kind of liked it. And then when my dad moved in and people started watching, it just kind of grew from there. I had a TikTok account. I mean, I probably had 5,000 followers, something in that neighborhood. And I get 100 views on my poems or whatever it was. And then my dad started, and then that was even a slow process. It was even a slow process with my dad.
It was.
The very first viral video where I was like going around, holy shit, this has gone viral. It had like 100,000 views. That was the first like taste of anything, and then it just grew from there. My dad is one of a kind. I mean, I just fell into it with my dad. He just was so. Something about him connected with the rest of the world. And I think what we were doing at the time, it's more common now. There's a lot more people posting about taking care of their parents and with dementia. But when we started, it wasn't quite as much of a thing as it is now. So I think we kind of filled a niche, and Grandpa was just the right person at the right time to fill that niche.
Yes, he can. Funny.
Thanks, Tay. Tao Lang.
Thanks,
Tao
Juicy.
Lang. Thank you. And I saw a comment from a nurse in dementia care.
It's hard. I think.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. The Texas is just my friend sent him.
My mom never remarried. She did have a couple of long-term relationships, but never remarried. In fact, the last person she was with, he was a Marine. He was a 6'2" Jerry. My son fell in love with him. And he still has his Marine knife. But my mom, became old. He was old, and it just age sucks, man. My veneers were probably too much money. I don't know. Danielle worked all. I don't deal with money. It's too stressful for me, so I just don't. I just turn it all over to her. So she negotiated my veneers. Good morning in the Philippines. How are you doing? What happened to Ginger?
Ginger doesn't come on until the morning.
Oh, my mom had a dog named Ginger. She's buried in the backyard, so I didn't know exactly what you were talking about.
Ginger is my alter ego.
It's my son from Thailand. How you doing, RTV? I've been waiting to hear from you. How old are you?
I'm from Nashville. He
doing,
has
North
veneers
Carolina?
and partials because he couldn't do implants. But
I could.
I just
don't want my skull drilled into.
In order for him to get the implants, he would have had to
Drill
do a
holes
sinus
and
lift and all this shit. And he said, no, I'll take the partials. But he doesn't wear the partials, so whatever.
All right, whatever. I don't know why we're talking about my fucking teeth.
Because people are asking.
All right, well, don't ask about my teeth. They are what the frick they are. They're my fucking business. They're my teeth. Quit talking about my teeth. All she does is use it against me for not wearing the partials, and it's like she's sticking me every time someone says about the teeth. She's sticking me with a fork below where you can't see it. Wear your partials. Teeth are freaking expensive.
You need to put your partials in. They would help your mouth.
I understand.
Well, wear your partials.
Okay. Ow! I'm not getting angry. I get frustrated.
He's angry.
I get frustrated.
He's angry.
Don't talk about my teeth.
Ah!
I can eat. As long as I can eat a freaking McDonald's hamburger, I'm fine. I mean, what else? Taco from Taco Bell.
Just with his front teeth.
I can crunch the taco shell, or I'll just get a soft taco. I don't care. As long as I eat McDonald's and Taco Bell, what difference does it make? Don't make your father angry. That's not my daughter. I didn't have her when I was 6. For God's sake. Snickers are good.
Ooh, nuggets. You know what I've been really into lately are fish sticks. I've been eating fish sticks with myself.
It's disgusting. Do I have a filter? Is there a filter on
here? He would look better with his teeth in. His partials.
Again, she can't give up the teeth.
No.
It's not. I mean, I'm going to move to England where I just fit right in with bad teeth.
No, but they don't miss teeth. They just have messed up teeth.
Right, and nobody makes a big deal. Nobody goes, "Why are your teeth looking like that?" Because I'm English, and fish sticks are perfect for England. You fit right in there.
Fish sticks.
Just
Trader
you have to
Joe's
switch
fish sticks.
Mayonnaise for mustard.
I said it.
Sandra, thank you, Sandra. I
Trader
appreciate
Joe's.
that. That keeps me going, Sandra. My teeth are white. They're just,
Just Grandpa, but I have it with him. Fish sticks are so good.
Giants don't stink, moneymaker. They're like in second place again with a $60 million payroll. I mean, the Giants, might be the best team per dollar in the majors, right? Have you done the calculation?
Really good.
I'll bet they're the best team per dollar spent. I bet they have the best stats per dollar spent. I'm guessing, moneymaker. Thank you for the thing. And if you could give a follow.
Well, the teeth that he does have
on the TikTok,
are
just
nice.
press that
but the
follow
teeth
button.
that are missing,
We'd
they're
appreciate.
not so
I'd
nice.
appreciate it because it's my account. With these teeth, if you like these teeth, hit the follow button.
Well, don't hit the follow
By the
button
way,
unless he wears his partials.
Who's the doctor, so that we give the doctor credit? Dr. D from Camden
Yes.
Dental, right? Yeah. So these came from Camden Dental. Just got to put that out there.
Oh, Melinda on YouTube says you're handsome. Even with missing teeth.
I have stubs. Yeah, I have stubs.
He's stubby.
Stubs. I don't have a stub. I said I have stubs, right? Not a stub.
Yeah,
stubs.
He's missing a lot of teeth. Like 8.
Sometimes if I sing,
Maybe
you can
9.
see it.
Yeah.
But those
Sometimes
teeth
I'm
are-
like, don't turn that way because you can see your holes. Because he won't wear his fucking teeth.
I've never seen your holes.
Well, he used
We're
to.
not from Texas. We're
This is from our friends in Texas. Our friends.
we're hoping for someone's going to send us a steer so we can eat next year from Texas. So we're just putting this on. Maybe someone's going to send us some like a cow or something. We get some free milk. Anybody with an extra cow from Texas, we support you. Just send it on it. We got the room.
Oh no, Cheryl. I fucking hate the dentist.
I'm a singer, a poet, a TikTok person, a caretaker, a lawyer, a father.
Is it soccer?
What?
Tonight, Goodman?
Who's playing?
Rich.
Thanks, Rich.
Yes.
That actually helps bring people into.
I gotta like Rich.
All right.
Oh fuck. Why doesn't it?
You are just
Rich, I'm trying to like.
retarded.
Don't say that word. It's socially unacceptable.
What word?
The R word.
The R word?
You can't say
What do
that.
you say?
You say you're special.
You're special?
Yes.
You're special.
Is Wednesday?
Thanks, Jackie. I really appreciate the poem. Love.
Goodman, I only watch the USA game.
Everything. I write the songs that make the young girls cry. I shoot the videos of Ed and Family. I
3
make
a.m.?
the
2 a.m.?
TikToks that entertain the whole country. I make the vids. I make the vids. There you go.
No, Time Traveler is not us. Somebody
I
saying
can't-
something on Time Traveler is on YouTube. They're asking for money.
Time traveler?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Asking for money for what?
I don't. He's posting grandpa stuff.
Yeah, we've never asked for money on any channel, so there's a lot of fake channels out there. And if anybody's asking for money, any like charities that we do, the money goes directly to them through those charities, like the Alzheimer's Association. There's a link on my site. We don't take money from anybody, so if anybody's asking you for money in Grandpa's name or our name, it is a fake account. Do not send anybody any money. Because we simply don't ever ask you to send money. We have a Patreon account you can apply to. That's about it. Other than that, you're never going to see, unless we're giving you a link directly to the charity.
Hi, Olga.
So please don't be duped into giving your money to somebody, a scammer. Please. Especially not in my dad's name.
Be safe.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Don't ask me to write a poem, because I am through. Ow! I have to write some more stuff.
You haven't written.
I know, because I haven't. I need to have the right frame of mind. But I think the last poem I wrote was it got 1 million views. The poem about my dad.
Somebody was asking for money on Do You Sell NorCal 4? Jeez Louise.
Jesus Christ. I don't know. I don't know. I've tried to report them to TikTok 1,000 times.
No, John.
And they have 100,000 viewers, scammed viewers that followers.
It's crazy, you guys.
It's really sad. So, D-Cell NorCal 4 is fake. Do not follow them. Do not send them any money. They're probably some scam account from some other country, somewhere else. It's really sad, but I can't get TikTok to do anything about it. If you could all mass report D-Cell NorCal 4, that they're fake and asking you for money and they're not real, I'd appreciate it. They're going to tell you, they block me, so I can't report it directly. It's a real problem with TikTok, and that is, if they're taking money from you, that is sad. Because any money that we're going to ask for, I'm going to ask you to send it to the American Alzheimer's Association directly. I'm never going to ask you to send money to me or a GoFundMe or anything like that. Either it's directly to the charity or it ain't me.
We don't ask for money, and we don't private message people either. Somebody told me I was private messaging them the other day.
I will never private message you.
I will not do that.
If you message me, I will try and respond, and I don't respond to even 90% of those. I try, but I will never message somebody out of the blue, either for a hookup or whatever they're looking for. I don't know what people are using, or for money, or for anything.
It's a GoFundMe page. Well, we don't have that.
That's just sick.
Hi, JJ. Welcome.
I am so sorry that is happening out there. God, that just really irks me.
Oh, Taylor. Thank you. Hi, Rich. Roses are red, violets are blue. Dan is a fool if he doesn't listen to his boo.
There's your poem.
I like that, Rich. Oh, shit. I almost fell off the chair. I need to, I need to like it.
He knows you. You just talk to him.
I know, but you still.
All right, so we'll just wait for the 10 minutes.
You don't have to wait.
What do you want me to do? I can't. I'm supposed to be able to think with you doing that right in front of me.
You should be able to think.
I can't think with you right in front of me, like popping up. Unbelievable.
Rich, I'm trying to like it. It won't let me like it. Fuck. Let's see. It was a tornado in the rain. Oh no.
Thank you, whoever.
Sorry, Pearl.
Was a big fan.
I've had that happen too.
Everyone go report D-Cell NorCal 4. Is Dan rich? I'm not rich. You know, I could have been rich if I didn't have certain things happen to me in life.
Oh, Pearl, I'm so sorry. I have
out
it
of my
too.
control, but
Trust me.
I'm perfectly happy and comfortable and grateful for everything I have. The son of a bitch created a GoFundMe.
Yeah, we just said that.
I'm just disgusted with TikTok that they don't take that down. If everyone could
Vicky.
report D-Cell NorCal 4 is scamming people out of money under false pretenses, I would appreciate that. That is just absolutely appalling. And while you're here, give me a follow, please. D-Cell NorCal, the one you're
Sweet
on.
Pea D-Cell
Give it
NorCal
a follow.
1434 is on YouTube. Yes, that's his on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube. I'm D-Cell NorCal
Thanks, Angela.
1434, and
We would never do a GoFundMe.
we will never ask you for money. Okay, I will never ask you. I may ask you to donate to the Alzheimer's Fund directly to them. We will never ever ask you for money or want to take possession of your money to give it to someone else or help anybody. I don't want anything to do with anybody's money. So if they're asking you, it's fake and it's a scam and it's a crime. I appreciate the follows, everybody. Anyone on TikTok, follows are appreciated.
It is
The more followers we get, the more the scammers, have less followers, and it's easier to distinguish
Jesse,
between them. Thank you for the follows, everybody.
Yeah, the shit. Yeah, that was funny. Funny face.
There is a D-Cell NorCal 4, unless it was taken down in the last 5 minutes.
Jennifer, the only one on YouTube Dan has is D-Cell NorCal
I only have one account.
1434.
I only have one account on TikTok, and I only have one account on YouTube. I don't know why people have more. I just have one and one. That's it. And if it's either me on TikTok, there's over 1 million people, and on YouTube, there's a couple 100,000. If it's not us, please don't follow them. And whatever you do, you can watch their videos. They're posting our videos. Don't send them any money. Don't follow them.
Thank you guys for reporting it. Yeah. So there's only 2 of us, Polo, on YouTube. Me and the one you're on right now, and Dan, D-Cell NorCal 1434.
I have my account. She's got her account. I'm D-Cell NorCal. She's Mrs.
I have 2 on here.
She's got 18 account. I don't know what the hell happened.
No,
because you kept getting reported.
I get reported.
Yeah, she gets
I got
reported
today because
so she has two. She has multiple accounts. She has 2 accounts because
not on YouTube but on TikTok.
People come. She got the trolls.
I have the trolls.
I am the bud man.
Dan doesn't get trolls.
I'm the bud.
Funny how I get trolls.
This is.
Yeah, Tabitha, right? It's real.
My very first beer I ever drank. My grandfather, it wasn't my grandfather, my grandmother's 8th husband or something. He worked at March Air Force Base. He was in the Navy as a plane mechanic. And when I was 12 years old, he gave me a beer, coldest beer. When I was visiting him, I'm hooked.
Becky is sick.
Still good.
Yeah.
I deuce. Bud Light, right? Yeah. Then there's now it's become political. This was the most patriotic freaking beer you could drink when I was growing up, man. Navy guy, Budweiser. It doesn't get any more American than that. And something happened with that.
Dolores, I've had the Blue Moon Light. The Blue Moon, I've had it. It's good.
Blue Moon, I hate it. I hate
Nomad, it's from followers.
I do show Grandpa some videos. Sometimes.
Hi in Kentucky. Hello, Brown Sugar. What's going on?
I would drink Bud Light too. I eat Chick-fil-A. I drink Bud Light. I don't believe in politics.
And I shop.
I don't believe in the politics of canceling corporations. I don't believe in it.
I love the local.
I love my Bud Light. I love my grilled chicken burger at Chick-fil-A. I should drink them together on live.
What?
I'm not Scandinavian. I'm Scottish and Swedish. Got a little bit of German on my dad's side. Maybe a
Chemo
little
brain?
Polish
Yes,
over
Travis.
there.
My mom
Sam
had chemo
Adams
brain.
are awesome, Miranda. I do love my Sam Adams. And when I was in Boston, they that was like a major beer.
Cayman Jack Margs are good, Pearl.
Danielle is Spanish. We just learned that. We thought she was French, but she's really Spanish and Egyptian. How you doing in El Paso? I was not too far from El Paso when I was in Arizona.
Yeah, Goodman. Duh.
Chick-fil-A is closed on Sundays, and that sucks.
Hi, Needle.
Because Sundays are a major fast
I
food
think
day
they're
for
only
us.
answering Patreon questions. No, Mad. This is TikTok and this is YouTube. We're answering both.
Yeah, I will answer you. I don't look as much. Please don't. Whatever you guys do, please don't bring that laugh out. But I will answer your questions. I'm sorry. I do look more at TikTok because that's mine. That's hers. So it's more her responsibility to look at that. Thank you so much for reporting DCL NorCal 4. I'm going to report them again, knowing that people are calling me with that they've started a GoFundMe page.
Well, and that
that laugh gives
Spice,
me
thank
nightmares
you.
too. Thanks so much, Spice.
say
Appreciate
not
the follow.
political, but it shows. Oh, Anthony, it does show.
What politics show? I'm curious. What do you think
Yeah.
I am? I'm curious to know what you think. Who do you think?
I always say that. I'm like, you think you know.
I bet you don't really know my
I
politics.
bet you don't really know.
But it's okay to think you do. That's the problem with this country. Is just what that man said. He thinks he knows my politics, but he clearly doesn't. I mean,
clearly
I know what he thinks, and you don't know my politics, dude. So that's the problem. Don't judge people based on what beer they drink.
You got
That's
chili?
when you run into problems. Is when
Get it,
you
girl.
when you judge people on the beer they drink.
Sorry, Annie. Is it Amy? Amy, sorry.
The Texas do not give away my politics. I don't particularly care for Abbott.
These are from our friend? Yes, that's
These
what we're
are
wearing.
I love the people of Texas. I love the residents,
Alaska.
the Americans in Texas. I know a lot of Texans, and there's something going on. They're good people. They're good Americans. I don't particularly care for the current leadership, but I don't give a shit.
What are your politics if you drink water? Independent.
I mean, if you want to know my
happy
politics, they're
congrats
way
on
more
being a
independent
grandma.
than either.
Why are you even
either
going
side.
there? Who cares?
I'm just saying, if people think they know our politics,
I know.
but
I
they
say this
really
all
don't.
the time on my morning. I just laugh because I'm like, you guys have no idea what we believe.
Yeah, and it ain't extreme on either end. I can tell you that. How you doing, Kat? In Florida. Nice to see you. My dad is with Mark. Yeah, politics. I mean, you gotta be aware of what's going on, but it can't dominate every aspect of your life. If politics dominate every aspect of your life, and if they dominate who you choose to hang out with, who you choose to watch on TikTok, or who you choose to watch on YouTube, then you are not experiencing all life has to offer. Because life is way bigger than politics.
Hi, Laura.
Yeah, I would definitely consider myself more libertarian than Democrat or Republican. And I am, in some aspects, I'm way more progressive. In some aspects, I'm way more conservative. There's nobody that, fits, or you shouldn't fit a particular party, right? You should have views on different issues, and some of them may be left, some of them may be right, some of them may be center. That's real, right? If you're just solely a robot following blindly whatever the left says or whatever the right says, what does that make you? It makes you a robot. It makes you use independent thought. Follow your gut, whichever side it takes you to. If the United States is playing soccer tonight, we're gonna be watching.
Well, it's in the
'Cause we are
middle of the
Americans.
night. I love my.
Maybe what time in the middle of the night?
Somebody said 2 a.m. Central Time. or
I can
3
tell you
a.m.
this: my daughter will be up.
No,
Jennifer,
she'll record it.
She
has
Jennifer
work
will get
tomorrow.
up. Oh, does she? Thank you so much for reporting them.
3 a.m.
Ed would be a good president because he would be unbiased by anybody. I mean, you may not like the results, but he's going to do what he wants to do. He would not be influenced by anybody.
Andrew,
He
I'm
wouldn't be
gonna make
influenced
chicken.
by money. He would be a great president. I don't know if he'd be a great president, but he would be
What?
uninfluenced by people. He would be his own president. I will tell you that. Coverage tonight at 10, game at 12 a.m. Is that Pacific time? If that's the case, I will be up. Grandpa is with Mark right now. And there were nudes in my bio. Has anybody checked that out? I still don't know if anyone's checked out the nudes to see if they're worth going and checking out. Usually the mods are on those people quick.
Yes,
but
John. Full moon tonight? That explains it. Specific. 12 a.m. We've had our pig for 9 years. Hello in Las Vegas. Dan will be there on Sunday. You're welcome, Anita. I appreciate that.
That's
Thank you
right.
for
I will be
watching.
in Vegas on
Yes,
Sunday.
I got my chainsaw back.
Probably at Caesars a lot and MGM. Me and my brother are staying in the MGM. He and his wife, and I'll get a room there. And then I think the rest of the family is staying at Caesars.
Easton.
So if you see me in Vegas, come up and say hello.
When
'Cause I am
Grandpa's
on
with Mark,
vacation.
it's mostly
I
Josh.
won't be gambling
Josh
much,
and
Scott. I was a bigger gambler
Exeter?
in my younger
I don't
days
know where the Exeter is.
when I was working more and doing other
no,
things.
Laura, I'm staying home.
Blackjack would be my game. Blackjack or video poker would be my two games. Craps is a good game. I mean, if I'm going to play craps, I'll play the pass line
That's
and
what my
the
neighbor
odds
wants to
on the
play.
pass line. But
Yeah, DSal NorCal posted about the GoFundMe. That's sick.
I'm gonna report them again when I get off here. That is really discouraging because it's one
too,
thing
Kelly.
if they're collecting money off
There, dog.
and posting my dad's videos. It's another thing if they're having people send them money. That is just disgusting.
When Grandpa's at Mark's, he mostly asks about Josh. Yeah, and Bill. Yeah.
I'm gonna get as soon as I get off.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
go report them.
horrible. I mean, especially, I don't like that. Oh, it's by Visalia? All right.
What?
I didn't know. Exeter. Do you know where Exeter is in California?
I know where
Said
Visalia
that.
is
He
because
said,
we've been there. I mean, we went to Merced all the time.
yeah.
How killed OJ's wife? Salvador.
They say you can go to GoFundMe and also report it.
Would people please go to the GoFundMe and report that? Please, if you were on here and there's DCell NorCal 4 and you know what you're doing, I don't even know what
Anthony,
GoFundMe is.
this.
If you could report them as a fake account to GoFundMe, that would be greatly appreciated because it really bothers me that people are getting ripped off thinking they're helping my dad or doing something for me or Danielle or my dad. That I don't care if they steal our content. I don't care if they steal our viewers, but I do care if they're stealing their money under false pretenses. So anybody who could report DCell NorCal 4 to GoFundMe, we have no GoFundMe pages for anything. And if I do a GoFundMe page, it ain't going to be to me. It'll be for whoever the fund me person is. I won't ever have any, I'll never take possession of money with the intention of turning it over to somebody. I'm never going to do that. If anyone's asking you for money in my name or my dad's name, it is fake.
Hi, Debbie.
Ooh, that's a good sigh. Where'd that come from?
I think I'm ready. I'm ready to cook.
She's ready to cook. That means it's time. I like to eat. She likes to cook. Have we been on for 2 hours? We've been on for over 2 hours, right?
About 2 hours.
All right. Awesome. You guys are awesome. It is what, Monday? So we'll be on Wednesday? Mm-hmm. They should be prosecuted. And I keep saying I'd love to get on, like just me sometime and see what happens. But
I like medium or larges. He's an extra large.
are we talking
Grandpa.
about pizzas?
No.
Pepperoni is good. All right. Guys,
Anyhow,
thank you so
I'll
much.
be on in the morning for those of you who like to watch. If not, it's always recorded. These lives are always recorded, by the way.
They
Tell them
are.
it's
If you
recorded.
before you go, if you could give a follow, I would appreciate it. A quick follow.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys on Wednesday. And have a great day.
Have a good
I
night.
look forward to it.
Good night. Sweet dreams.
Blah, blah.